Who won you anything?
What'd you say? I know we got some music playing right now. Can you hear music? Or is it just me?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
I'm good, man. I'm
Happy
good.
Friday.
Yes, welcome
Happy
to the
Friday.
What's your plan tonight, everybody? How y'all doing? I know what mine is.
Do hood rat
I'll do the
stuff for
show.
my friend.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's what I feel like doing tonight.
go ahead and drop that intro.
Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the Friday Fix. Oh, I did have an intro, huh? My bad, I'm a little black.
No. I ain't talking about that. I
Welcome
was
to
talking
Friday
about what
Fix.
you doing.
You know what I'm saying, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome, everybody, to the Friday Fix. My name is Mac Uno.
I'm Louisiana T.
And I'm Wesley.
Yeah. This is the Friday Fix. Man, this is the breath after the week and the pre-funk before the party. How's everybody doing today, man? How y'all day going? How's your week?
Mine's been all right, man. Mine's been cool. You know what I mean? Just trying to get locked back in after a long extended stay. You know what I mean? Trying to get locked back in a little bit. What about you?
Yeah. Man, I've been
Can you hear me?
all right. I ain't complaining. I mean, I got home, parted ways with one of my alter egos. I'll meet again.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
He was a great man. I believe him at the airport.
You say you left him at the
Left him
airport?
stacked up like it has. No, it's been cool, man. Like, it's just, getting back. I don't want to be that person that's like, I had this crazy experience. And like, all in my mind. What?
You're cutting in and out a little bit. You're cutting in out a little bit.
No, I got it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I definitely think you should have brought him back with you, man. He was halfway cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Your alter ego was halfway cool. You know what I'm saying? I like to hang out with him. He was all right. You know what I mean? So you should have brought him back with you, man. Let everybody. Did you?
International D, man. He was a trip. He was a trip. He looked like a lot of fun. He was funny. I like talking. He had great stories. Now I'm just talking to D-Mac, man. It's kind of boring,
Yeah. For International D, it seemed like he was just a person. Like for me, I know when I went on this trip, that's the longest I've been away from my kids in like 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like the longest. So, yeah.
Were you ready to come back?
I miss my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
That was about it. Like, I couldn't just leave them like that. You know what I'm saying? But if I was like a world traveler and shit, I might hang out there for a minute. Because they were bouncing, like, you meet people, man, they're bouncing all around. They're like, I'm from Venezuela, I'm saying, from France, I'm from England, I'm from Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. If you got a passport, you can go anywhere except for America.
Right.
There's one place they, you know what I'm saying? They're not accepting too many people right now.
Yeah. None of them coming to America. It's crazy. But it was nice to meet all those people from around the world and see what,
Check your phone real quick.
Yeah.
But it was a hell of a international feel to it, man. I met a lot of people from a lot of different places. Every time I ever go out the country, I always meet people from all over the place. You know what I mean? So it's always good to be able to get out somewhere and talk to people and learn new things and meet new people, man. That's always been a great experience, man. So yeah, but next time, T, you definitely gonna have to come out with us, man. We definitely missed our our extra,
Oh yeah, I
and
have to.
Padre.
I was missing y'all, man. Honestly, to be real with you, man, I felt lonely in there doing the show by myself in the office. I was at. And y'all look
It's
like
like
y'all
y'all.
class, man. I was like, oh shit.
No, we definitely had a good time. I can't take nothing away from it. When people say that it don't owe me anything, it don't owe me anything, man, at all. You know what I mean? I had a great time, good food, good people.
Yep.
I mean, good experiences, man. It was a nice, long, extended stay, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't even want to come back. You be like, man, for what?
Yeah.
Come back for what? You know?
I was worried you wouldn't come back, to be honest with you.
Hey, if it wasn't for so many responsibilities, man, I think people would just, you know what I'm saying, be like, fuck it, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? I think most people would. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would. If I didn't have responsibilities in life, I'm gone. You know what I mean? It's a wrap for me. You ain't even gotta ask me more than one time. I ain't coming back. You know what I mean? You catch me when you catch me. You know how to get a hold of me. Hit me up on the Instagram, one of my social networks. That's about it for me. You know,
right?
That's how I feel, man. But
I agree with you, man. I think coming back from a trip, man, you almost don't want to come back. Period. Anytime, whenever you're on vacation, because you get so used to living a certain way, right? Because you guys were living like high profile type shit, from all the stories and stuff. It's hard to come back.
Yeah, because it's not even like
How about now? Sound a little better?
Yeah, sound a little better.
You sound better.
Sound better?
Yeah.
It's probably the mic. Probably the mic. No, I mean, it was like, we were kind of like, so I'm gonna be real with you, right? We didn't buy enough water to compensate for how much water we drink, at first, right? So we up there like thinking about water. It's like it was like kind of like a mini pilgrimage, kind of, because I'm saying, like, we were fasting at first, but not purposely. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't written, but it was there. Yeah, they told me I started looking like a Simpson after a while.
That's fun.
I mean, every day he'll wake up, man. He'll wake up like pale, you know what I mean, and like literally pale, like his skin tone was gone. All his melanin was out of his skin tone. It was crazy, man. I'm like, damn, bro.
AC, bro, right? And I would just I turn off the AC because it'd be hella cold. But then I wake up and I'm sweating like in this bed because I'm sitting right next to this jungle and it's hot as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just dooming myself every morning. Yeah, it was a fun trip. It was really fun.
It was great. It was a great trip, man.
I had a lot of fun.
Next one, dude. Y'all had me looking at stuff online today as far as places.
I wanted a scooter though. Like, if I lived in Colombia, I'd have a scooter, because I used to have a scooter. 150 cc's. You know what I'm saying? Did this little thing. Yeah, I used to love that thing.
What was your what was the most fun part about the trip for you, D-Mac?
The funnest part about the trip, I guess, was the camaraderie. Like, the living in that moment was the funnest part. It's like, we here, we got these supplies, we got these pesos,
right?
Let's see what it do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, we just live comfortable, bro. It's like, some. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I woke up when I felt like it. I care what nobody else was doing. I'm gonna get up. It was nice for me, like, to get up and not have to like
felt
do
like
anything.
you had nothing to worry about.
Yeah. It was nice. It was nice. It was really nice.
Yeah, man.
Wake up,
Definitely.
Like,
so
yeah,
it worked out good. It did work out good. I mean, we figured it out with the food situation. We bought food for a minute. D-Mac cooked some food. It was, man, I couldn't, you know what I mean? Ah, man. I really thought D-Mac could cook, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so the first meal, right?
What's cracking, Kilo?
It was good.
What up, Kilo? Hey, turn this sideways.
It was good.
Hey, I'm just telling him about D-Mac, man, trying to cook food, man, and just made some chicken. He ruined like a whole thing of chicken.
It was a season. It was a seasoning, probably.
It was a season.
Bro, I didn't have no salt in nothing.
So I didn't check. We're definitely getting a chef.
Yeah, I didn't
in Rio, right?
No, okay. What about, no. Okay. What about, that was my mistake. I didn't check for seasoning. You know what I'm saying? And I thought there was salt because they had it, like, like when you have kids, like
it seems like their recording's kind of going fast, don't it?
It seemed like he's cutting in and out every time he talks.
Yeah,
like it's skipping around. Yeah,
it's skipping around now.
It's like a feedback. I don't know. You hear that in your end, West?
Yeah, I told him.
Is it for both of us or just his?
Say something. Say something, Louisiana T, real quick.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's doing the same thing on your end too. Yeah.
I wonder if you got too much stuff.
Yeah, I was just basically talking to them, Kilo, about, you know what I'm saying, pretty much like, what was the most what was the best part of the trip? You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what the best part of the trip was?
I don't know what that's why I'm asking right now. I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I mean, what was the funnest part of the trip for you? You know what I
mean? For me, probably jumping off the side of a mountain or going to I don't know, VIP mansion.
VIP mansion was fun. I ain't gonna lie. That was a nice experience right there. Yes, VIP mansion, man. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna use that in my jokes. How's that sound? Sound a little better?
Wait, keep talking real quick. I thought I heard it again.
Does that sound better, or is it still all mess?
Man, it's doing the same shit.
For some reason, it's making your voice speed up too. You know what I'm saying?
How about
one faster?
Like a little bit. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not really sure. But yeah, I mean, I definitely will concur with the VIP mansion. That was a great experience right there. I definitely want to go back to that spot right there again. And you know, I probably
you do now. Huh?
I mean, I did. I wanted to go there. You remember, I was like, I'll go back there one more time, but I was already, you know what I mean.
Man, we should have went one last time.
We should have. I definitely do think that should have happened one more time. You know what I'm saying? At least one more good time. You know, there'll be other times. We'll definitely head back over there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I was looking at tickets yesterday.
I know you dead serious.
I bought 6 tickets yesterday, and I'm looking to go back.
This guy says, "Hey, you know you're wilding out right now, but I'm gonna let you. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I'm gonna let you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave you alone with it. Say have a good time. You know what I mean? Just
Well, I'm just talking about for different.
I'm already knowing. I know. Yeah, I'm already knowing.
We got different holidays and stuff coming up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to go here. Just, you know what I mean? Just, you know. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Ease on it, it can end up getting icy, so icy. You know what I'm saying? It can end up getting Gucci Mane real quick. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it's definitely there's definitely experiences worth having. Yeah, I heard you was talking about you want to possibly go back over there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm counting out my PTO from work right now. I'm looking at I'm trying to strategically plan my vacations, everything. I'm trying to get my work done early. Hell, I might even pick up a damn second job to be able just to really wild out. You know, I was wilding out, but to really wild out.
You was wilding, bro. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. And I'm gonna keep. You know, I used to wild out. You know what I'm saying? You know, same thing, but pretty much. But so I understand you. There's no. Like, oh, you're wild and doing crazy. Nah, brother. Excess, man. That's what it is. Nothing exceeds like excess, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I had a great time. I've done some excessive things in my life. I just, you know, once you start getting in the groove of it more, you'll start saying like, man, this is what, you know, like I tried to tell you before. You know what I mean? Like,
next time's gonna be way different. But also this time was a special occasion. It was your birthday. We got to celebrate.
Absolutely.
It's D-Mac Uno's first time.
Yeah.
Leaving the country.
Wild, yeah, it was
just me though, huh?
No, we was all wild. I'm not
okay.
We was all wild. I'm just, but you was going extra. I was like, this dude right here is extra right there.
Hey,
I'm not mad.
I'm
not even mad about it. No, I wasn't even. I'm not even mad about it, bro. I really think that it was really like a rite of passage, man. When I think, you know what I mean, like it's a rite of passage at the end of the day to get out the country and just enjoy yourself the way that we all did, man. It was really like it's an experience. You know, we got a chance to eat good food, you know, meet some good people, do some great things. You know what I mean? End up get a chance to know each other better, get in situations where we're going to see how each other going to react to the situation. You know what I mean? Like that's, you feel what I'm saying? You feel me? So at the end of the day,
I do.
Yeah, you know, so at the end of the day, it worked itself out, man. That's how I feel.
You know, I mean, everything was what it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I think that
exactly.
At first, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous. I was like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you know, things ended up, you know, working themselves out exactly what you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everything was gonna be cool, man. I me personally, I'm not gonna see us put ourselves in those situations to where we can't get ourselves out of. You know what I'm saying? I know the wheel's gonna be straight, no matter what. We're gonna be gravy. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like honestly, man, like the time that we had, I think that there's like, if we had more people with us, I don't know if we'd had the same kind of a time. It might have been crazier. It might have been, you know what I mean? Like it might have been too chaotic. I think
it would have been too chaotic. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, too many different minds, too many different people want to do different things. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, you know me. I'm laid back. You ready to go do something every day. He like, let's go do this. Let's go do this. Let's go do. I'm like, man, look, but I'm not. But like I say, it's not because I've done those things. Because some of the things I haven't done. You know what I mean? Some of the things that you want to go, I hadn't done.
Hey, I thought it was the side of a mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw the footage, man. I saw the footage. It was fly. Some fly shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, no pun intended.
Yeah, it was some fly ass shit though. You know what I mean? But at the same time though, I really like. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about. They said the next trip everybody wants to do Rio. You know what I mean? I know you
Rio would be cool, but so personally, I still feel like there's more in Medellin that we didn't get to go see. I wanted to go back to them all. I wanted to go back. There's another little pool mansion and shit out. You know what I'm saying? He's got the invite to. I want to go see Watope. I want to go see the Carol G restaurant. I didn't get to go do none of that shit I wanted to go do. Besides, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there was a couple more spots, and then over on the coastal side and everything, I wanted to check out. I guess there is a nice beach over there. I forgot the name of it. One of my coworkers was like, "Yeah, something, Kilo. You gotta go check out this beach. It's really beautiful over there. Like it's one of the only nice beaches on that side of the country." And I was like, "Oh shit, all right."
Okay,
so,
all right.
So she told me the name of it. I just forgot it. So I gotta ask her. But there's like those 5 things, and then I'll go visit some of my old friends. You know what I'm saying? One last time before we were making that move over to Rio.
Hey man, I ain't going back there with you. I already been there 2 times this year. I'm not saying I ain't going back, but next trip, man, we got to go to Rio, man.
Do you know Portuguese?
I mean, a little bit. I got a partner though. He know Portuguese real good. He live over there too. You know what I'm saying?
Cool?
That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Can we trust him, Wes? Can we trust him?
Oh, top. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I wouldn't even listen. You know me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll move slow with him at first. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, but look at this. I gotta watch how you moving around too. You know what I mean? So we good. You know what I mean? He's cool. You know, but the fact of the matter is we know what to do already. We already kind of know where we want to go. It's just more or less an interpreter. But we're gonna be straight, my guy. I already know, man. Trust me, man. I love it there too. Why you think he said it's so nice? I went there twice, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so nice. I was looking at condos and shit today on the clock. I was like, man, see about 20% down financing, all types of stuff, man.
Own everything, man. Listen, bro. Hey, you got no idea, man. Hey, trust me, I've already looking at the strategic. I'm like, man, so okay, if I can be here about 6 months a year, I'm like, myself like,
deported.
I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? I told you, go ahead.
That could work though. 6 months, because look, you can take the first 6 months. I'll take the second 6 months of the year. That way, neither one of us gets deported, and we both get the property. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, you know what? It's probably best off that I go ahead and leave here. I'm thinking like this is about my time to leave, ain't it? Time for me to exit state. I've done everything I can do over here, man. You know, so it's probably time for me to go ahead and settle down somewhere different, man. You feel me?
Yeah, I do. So I came home from work today and cut my grass and I edged it up and everything. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm not quite yet but I ain't a YN no more. So I'm at that point where it's like I'm starting to slowly phase in my exit plan too. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I got off of work and cut my grass. What the fuck?
It's the best, it's the best exit plan to have, man. I'm trying to tell you, I haven't seen one better. Every person would ask me, I'm like, do you know a better exit plan than this? I'm like, no, man. It's got the only thing I don't like. What's that?
You see this shit right?
He said he ready to go right now. Hey, trust me, man. Hey,
man.
I was gonna tell you the other day when you was going ham, when you shot the text. I was gonna say the other day, man. He says, yeah, I was saying like. I was gonna tell you, I thought about it. I said, man, no, go ahead and do his thing. But man, trust me on this one right here. I already know, but you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I know you about to fire off. I already know. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I did it. I already know, Titus. You wilding though, son. You wilding. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a one and done. Slow down. You know
Sound good, brother. It ain't. Trust me. I'm trying to tell you about this. It's gonna be calling you, brother. It's gonna be calling you. Just trust me on this right here. You know what I mean? If you trust me on anything else, man, just trust me on this shit right. I ain't trying to curtail what you got going on and what you got happening in your life. I'm not, bro. Man. I'm just trying to just tell you, like, you feel me?
And I know you know what I'm saying. I know you know what's up. So
because it'll go ham, bro, quick, pretty soon. Next thing you know what I'm saying? You lost like 2 years. Like, hey, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? 2 years of your life is gone. You have no idea. You just remember got a whole bunch of good mememories and some good shit going to happen in your life. You might come out of it, you know.
And it's just boom. Damn,
you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean. Everybody got their own life to live, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta remember your life is your life, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna, you know what I'm saying? You only can live your life for you. At the end of the day, man. You know everybody can't live your life, and everybody's gonna want to live your life, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So it's like that's why I said I bought 6 tickets. I didn't say how many.
Know.
You know what I'm saying?
I already know.
But I didn't get down to the specifics of it. You know, this is tryouts. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "So you gonna make the team?" Listen, bro.
Hey,
I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Everybody's gonna try and make the squad. Trust me. So everybody's gonna try to. Everybody gonna play their best defense. Everybody go, you know what I'm saying, with their hands out, defense the whole 9, bro. That's how they gonna play it. Trust me. You know what I mean?
Pesos. If she put in work, I might take her to LA though.
You feel me?
If she don't have a visa, where are we gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So,
you know what I'm saying?
And the wise words of Mr. Kanye West: "Life is about using your position to fuck the baddest bitches possible." That's a memorable quote because it's like, damn, that can be interpreted by a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? You could use that to buy real estate. You could use that in the sense of getting a better job, of networking, of all type of different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't even too much. I gotta say, bro, I fuck with you on it. I already know. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Oh, damn, you got an echo right there. Everybody got an echo now.
Everybody got an echo.
Wes, say something real quick.
Yeah. But
damn.
Yeah, it's wild. They wild. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. At this point in time, bro, I really feel like this year, you know what I mean? I'm gonna probably go ahead and make that my little second home for the rest of this year right there. I really like that spot. It's a good location.
So all I heard was you thinking about going back the second half of the year. Is that right?
I'm gonna go back probably right before that, but I don't want to you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? All right, you already know. I'm gonna maneuver Hootie something, but I'm just
yeah.
I don't want to make it our official, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't. I like it though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So that's you gonna make it too tempting because I don't know Rio, so it's like not knowing somewhere will make you like, I don't want to fuck with it. But I heard Rio's fun. You know what I'm saying?
I heard Rio was cracking. I ain't gonna lie.
I did too, man. You can get, but it's a lot more dangerous there. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing. That's the other side to it too. I was thinking about. I was like, because you've traveled more than anybody. I have a couple, you know what I'm saying, under my belt, and other people may not have as much. And so there's
been no reconnaissance. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing about it. There's been no reconnaissance right there. That's gonna be raw. So everything we meet, everybody we talk to is gonna be like a raw experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I might know a couple people there from the time I went to Sao Paulo. I met some people who live there, but I don't know them. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know you. I may have met you, but I don't really know you. So it's like it's not like we was walking in the park and dude was like, "Hey, how y'all doing? You got some Rogaine?" And they would just ask out the blue. I just so happen to know that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I kicked it with everything. We was cool, so it worked out. But you can't just, you know what I mean? Over there, it's a lot different. They're gonna there's a lot more robbing and stuff. Like that's probably one of the most dangerous countries in the world. Like
I think it's like in the top something like top 3 or top 5 or something like that.
Yeah. I think Venezuela is number 1, but it's got a lot of cities in Brazil that it's very, very dangerous places. I mean, it's like the Wild Wild West. I think people come down from the favelas and just like they just basically, I won't say they rob tourists, but you know what I mean, whatever they can do,
make it do
get some money.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know of a couple people out there, you know what I'm saying? Just people that I met along the way, associates, all type of stuff. And they're like, it'd be cracking for them, you know what I'm saying? But they also speak Portuguese. That's why I was like, man, I don't know. I barely can understand a little look of Spanish, you know what I'm saying? So when you go to Portuguese, it's a completely different beast.
It's not a different monster. It's a different monster, bro.
Yeah, not that I don't want to go, you know what I'm saying? I do, but I think safety would be a different concern, especially in the current political climate of what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
We're trying to make so goddamn much sense, man. We're gonna try to come over here and make some motherfucking perfect sense and shit. That's what you're making right now. You're trying to make a good ass fucking argument to go back, bro. And you ain't got to make too much of an argument for this motherfucker for me, really, bro. I'm easily convinced about this location that we're already fucking with. I'm easily convinced it's nothing, but I've been telling myself I want to do this spot for a minute. You know, that's the only thing.
Let's do it then. Let's do it then, but
I know
I
what you're
think
saying, bro.
safety is going to be a big thing. Not, I mean,
It's gonna be a huge thing.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna be
Like
a huge thing.
there's some of the stuff that went down in Medellin can't go down out there.
We can't do that type of shit. I mean, because you just can't. We just can't. Yeah, we can't do that type of shit.
Yeah.
We was a lot looser over there. It could be a lot looser for us just because of the situation, but we got to do it different, bro. We definitely.
And you saw how it was in Medellin, but there still was a couple times where shit. You know what I'm saying?
Could have went left.
Yeah.
Could have went left easy. You know what I'm saying? Could have went left. Yeah. I definitely see it. That's why I'm like, you know. Yeah, I definitely see it, man. You know what I'm saying? But I want to let people know, man, like Medellin is a beautiful city, man. It's really cool, actually. If you go down there, man, you dress down, you know what I mean? You don't do too much or nothing. You cool. Not saying nobody ain't gonna try to like get over on you, because that's what happens. You go to Vegas, they're gonna try to get over on you on the strip. You know what I mean? There's people trying to do everything, you know, that's just how it goes when you go anywhere else. So it's really a nice city, man. And really the places that are meant for us to be in, the places that we're supposed to go to, are safe.
Yeah,
I didn't feel unsafe the whole time I was there. I don't know how about you, but maybe, you know what I mean, maybe a couple occasions where you might peep some shit, but it could have just been us being paranoid.
Man,
you know what I mean?
When somebody from a group, I ain't gonna disclose who, pulled out a GPS and it led us down the street, and that shit was all dark, and there's motherfuckers outside chilling on bikes looking at us.
Hey, we walked into that motherfucking situation though. That's us putting ourselves in a situation where it ain't good to go into. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I'm like, damn, me personally, I can see if I'm looking down the street and the lights and the lights stop somewhere and there's no more lights and shit. You know what I mean? Like we're in like, so let's give a layout of what it was, man. We're on this long ass streets, man, basically. And they're full of like bars and clubs and restaurants and everything else, right? And so we're walking. So these are long streets, but they're all well lit. Everywhere you look, for as far as the eye can see, is lit up. So you know, okay, these are the areas where you're supposed to be in. We start walking because someone's leading us down the street. Next thing you know, I start seeing the lights are no longer around us. I'm like,
that's
okay,
just like getting dimmer and dimmer.
Start getting dark around us. Like you look around, it's like, oh, damn, where the lights go? Then you start seeing people who look like people from the old neighborhood, all sitting around each other, like talking, like, you know, just like regular people. But they don't look like the club goers we were just over here by, like the Argentinians, you know what I'm saying, we were just over here by. It looked like some street cats. So I'm like, okay, man, where we going? This dude talking about we lost. How you lost, bro? Stay where the lights is. The lights are leading the way. You ain't got to go nowhere else. We didn't have to find anything. What were we looking for? You know what I'm saying?
We ended up in zone 6. We ended up on MLK Junior Boulevard. MLK Junior Boulevard, the Medellin is where we ended up at.
Just sitting there in the street, like, you know what I'm saying? Like lunch meat. You know what I mean? Looking like lunch meat, man, pretty much. If anybody would have came up on us that day, they might have won. There was a lot of us, though. It was a good group of us, though. It's us 3 plus 2 extra dudes. Like 5. We were like 5 deep.
We was 5 deep for sure.
We was 5.
But still, you know what I'm saying?
How many runners was in the group? That's what the whole thing right there. All right, people gonna break on the first sign of trouble. That's what you got to kind of look out for. But I gotta say, man, it was a hell of a time. I just don't want people to get the wrong impression and think that it's just dangerous. It's just you do have to.
Depends what you're doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Really
don't put yourself in stuff that you don't normally do in the state. You know what I'm saying? If you go to clubs in the state, go to clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, don't fight. You know what I'm saying? Just like those cats when we was doing the club that day and we was outside, just posted up and we seen dudes wild and they poured outside the club. And what happened, bro? The bouncers came, the security in the area came, the police came.
Everybody.
The police didn't come with that. They didn't come with that. They came with that baton. You know what I'm saying? They came to whoop somebody's ass. So
they busting me. But they out there wild, and dude and came out his shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to they fight because they drunk pretty much.
You know, throw the glass on the ground. That shit break.
Yeah. This some drunk shit. You know, it's like that's some shit you shouldn't be doing outside the country. Like you want to go to jail. People ain't thinking. I'm thinking. I don't want to go to jail in Colombia. It don't sound fun to me.
Hell
no. You know what I'm saying? Like they go to jail in Colombia. What they gonna do to you? Like how you go through booking? I want to think about. That's how I'm looking at it like this. So what's booking in Colombia? I know I've been in some situations in my life where I might have seen some booking areas someplace else. But I mean, goddamn it. I mean, like I said, I got a friend who lived in Mexico, man. He's like, man, where we at, man? You got a shit in the hole. I know. Keep on bringing this up, man. I think about this shit every time I think about going to jail anywhere else outside the country. You talking about you got a shit in a hole. Like I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I can't shit in a hole because I'm knowing there's all kind of shit down this hole and the nasty shit. You gotta crouch. I don't want to live like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm thinking about one of my partners who got his ass whooped. One of my partners got his ass whooped for a cookie, and another cat I know, he said that he was in the county. He seen a motherfucker lose a couple teeth behind pack of top ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying?
We're out in the LA County.
LA County, yeah. That's LA County. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's sweet. You know, I'm not saying that at all. But it's like,
yeah, you go to another country.
Another country is just
they gonna treat you the odd man out. You don't understand nothing. You barely. I can understand some Spanish. I can understand some things in Spanish. I just can't. But a motherfucker who don't understand shit. Oh, you're getting beat out of everything. Every time they call something, if you don't understand what the fuck going on, you gonna get treated like that. They're gonna know how to fucking move you. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want to. Don't go to jail outside the country. That's all we're gonna say about that shit. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do that. I mean, don't do it.
Like I said, it would be fun for us to have had a bigger group, but it would have been a lot more trouble, a lot more people to look for.
Yeah, a lot more people to look for. You have to worry about if somebody leaves something somewhere. You know what I'm saying? People that meet out. Maybe cool people that like tour guides and stuff like that. Are they gonna try to double back? You know what I'm saying?
And then their selection of people. Yeah, their selection of people who they bring around. All kind of stuff, man. Hey, you remember the shit? He was like, "What did he say? What did he say? Who got what is his glasses or what was his glasses thing?" Hey, so hey, look.
Oh man,
we're not gonna tell the story fully, but you know what I'm saying. Somebody, you know what I mean, felt like some glasses was missing, something was missing. Man,
they was fly as fuck.
They was nice. They was nice ass glasses. They was cool glasses. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, man, I ain't never seen them turn to Debo like this before in my life. It changed the whole aura of the room. The whole room slowed down. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? And I kind of knew that they didn't take them. I'm like, did you look around for these motherfuckers, man? That's what I'm thinking in my head the whole time. Like, did you really look, or did you know something that we don't know? Maybe you know that they didn't slip your shit, because I mean, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it was a kind of it was a crazy situation. I could have turned bad later, because I mean they didn't look like they were the most savory characters in the motherfucking world.
Right? They were, you know what I'm saying? Look at this from adults shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit, but
they what's the shit called? The breath fresher, the breath fresher,
dragon's breath or whatever the fuck.
Scope, you know what I'm saying? Scope. What's up with y'all?
What's up with it?
Can you hear me?
I can hear Louisiana T clear as a daylight. D-Mac, can you get closer to your mic? Damn, did it again, cuz.
Do what again?
Oh God, you hear that, Wes?
Yeah, a little bit. Keep going, y'all. So we got to keep shit.
Yeah, what's going on? How y'all doing? Can you hear me? How's it sound? Does it sound still terrible? I switched mics.
It's still popping. It's still got a pop to. I'm not sure if it's the plugs or the cords or what, my guy.
Really? That's
something
crazy.
Though.
Hey, Louisiana T, can you speak real quick?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yours sounds cool, damn near. I'm not sure if it's a pop to that one. I kind of heard a little bit.
How about mine?
I didn't pop that time. I didn't hear no.
We on the same mic.
I wonder if it might have been a cord, man. We just moved it, so maybe that.
Yeah, I plugged it back in, so it sounds better.
This is crazy, brother. Yeah. He told me to be early. He was like, "Man, be early, be professional." He told me, "I said, be professional, nigga." No, it's all good, my guy. He was talking shit. He was talking shit. But I was on time today. I made sure I was early and shit. You know, so I said, make sure I'm early.
I gotta be talking shit. That's why we just gotta be. We gotta be there early. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We was
on time. I sent you a text message. I was like, look, I'm gonna be there about 8 minutes late. You know, not intentional. I sent that text message before the time started. So technically, I was still early. Yeah. Think about it.
Hey, I ended up going back to El Centro.
After
y'all left. Oh man, it's cracking. That's the spot, bro. That's the spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now. El Centro's the spot. It was like, you're the only gringo here. I kind of took offense to gringo because I know in certain other places they say, but I don't give a fuck. I am a friend. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I truly am. I don't go, but I knew that I was the only person there who probably spoke, you know what I'm saying, who like spoke fluid English. That was my primary language. I didn't see nobody else there. I ate some food there I probably shouldn't have ate. You know what I mean?
How your stomach feeling?
It was cool, you know what I'm saying? But it just some, you know what I mean? It's just some shit you eat it like, man, why the fuck are y'all eating this? And it got hella bones in the fish. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro, like, how do y'all eat this fish? And there's nothing but bones in this shit. Like, this is like the worst fish. Whoever caught this fish and put this in the soup, they should have been fucking putting this kind of fish in the fucking soup.
You see how skinny everybody was?
They wasn't.
There's a reason why.
They excellent condition. Bones. Motherfuckers in excellent condition around there, man. Hey, but that's the spot we should be. We should hit though, man. That's like where everything is right there, man. That motherfucker's official.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it up next time I go out there, and I'm gonna tell you which dates I'm, you know what I'm saying, thinking about going back out there and everything. But
Let
know,
me know, man. You
we,
know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, all right. But you know what I mean? I had to pull around left. You know what I mean? It's definitely a great place to go, man. It's a great place to visit, man. You know what I mean? But what y'all think about? I want to change so we can get back into it if y'all want to. But I wanted to talk to y'all about that Shador. What's going on with Shador right now, man? How they're doing Shador right now, man?
Yeah.
Has he gotten drafted yet?
I don't think he was. Let me see. Last time I checked,
I don't think he's getting drafted. I'm gonna be real with you.
They hating on him if they don't draft Shador. Shador is
think
filthy.
about it.
He's good, but I don't think he's gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do it.
It's just gonna be part of his story. Think about like who's one of the great quarterbacks or some of the great quarterbacks.
Tom Brady.
Think about Tom Brady.
7th round pick.
Brock Purdy.
Yeah. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's his name? Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Shador is gonna be one of the best. To my personal opinion, I feel like he's NFL ready right now. I feel like his arm isn't like the greatest, but he has a good arm. He's smart. He knows how to fucking conduct himself in the pocket. He's a smart quarterback. You know what I mean? He's proven it on all levels. Go ahead.
I think that's why you're seeing a lot of teams pass on him at this point. Like I think, like I was telling you before, right? I think he's at this point. I think he's a very good player, and he has a huge ceiling as far as that hadn't even been touched yet. I don't think we could see his ceiling yet for what he's capable of. But I had him as a top 2nd round pick, right? I didn't have him as a first. I had him as a top 2nd round pick just because they had Cam Ward coming out earlier, and no other team really needed him that was in the first as far as immediate need. Now you're right as far as being able to step on the field and start. I think that he brings that to the table. I agree with you, and I think he brings that to the table, right? He should be.
Raiders.
He's a starter. He's a day one starter. But again, I think that's why you're seeing a lot of teams pass him at this point, because if you get him, it's a quarterback controversy. Now, from day one, as soon as he gets there, and that ruins your whole season.
The Browns need a quarterback. The Browns need a quarterback.
I think he's going to the Raiders. I ain't gonna lie. I know he said he wants the waterfront woo-wop and everything, but I think he's gonna go to the Raiders.
It's just to me. This shows a very much a monopoly. Like it's all in football. It shows that it's a monopoly. That's why they should have to have more diversity amongst ownership. That's what I think.
The reason they won't get him is because think about like this. You guys hear me? Okay, everything all right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Anyways, so they look at it like this, bro. If they get him, they got to get Dion. So if they're having a losing season and Dion's there, they be like, well, we don't need this coach. They can fire him maybe 4 or 5 games in, and Dion can take that job. You know what I'm saying? Like no NFL coach or GM wants to. They don't. That's why they don't want to deal with it.
You're talking about the extracurricular.
Just
extra stuff that comes with him.
Stuff
Man.
It's just right there.
I think the kid's ready. He's day one ready. You're right.
No NFL coach is going to risk their last season on drafting him. You know, it's going to be like a Lamar Ball thing.
Hey, D-Mac.
Yeah.
Let me food for thought right here. Why did none of his teammates show up to his birthday party?
Who?
I don't know. Hold
on. Shador Sanders.
Shador.
Is that what they said?
Yeah. Allegedly, none of his teammates popped up to his birthday party.
I don't know about that one. I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe that one, because him and Travis is so close, man. He's close with a lot of his offense. I think I've heard this before though, from like this was in a movie. I'm not saying that. So sometimes we have to like look at it from perspective of like this. Remember that this was a movie. This is in a movie, so people might have made this into a meme and made it like it's real. But him and Travis are so close. He's close to a lot of his teammates. He's paid for his teammates to have living quarters and all kind. I mean, so I don't think that.
I think they're trying to push him down a little bit.
If anything, because he's so. I mean, I bet you should. I mean, this is my personal opinion, man. Mm-hmm. I don't see any. I mean, except for Cam Ward's filthy. I like him a lot.
I
you know what I'm saying? I do. He's cold. He has a stronger arm. He's faster. All that kind of stuff. Okay, and he's accurate with his throws. But Shador is 71% completion percentage. Let's be real. Dude's smart with the football. Dude's a winner. You put him in, he's a gamer. There's nobody else out there who you saw produce in game time situations when the game was on the line like Shador. Nobody. He played with a crap line and still put up 4,000 yards throwing. You know what I'm saying? 30-something touchdowns. Let's be real. Let's not act like this dude hasn't done. I mean, I can't. Man, let's go back and talk about I'll talk about Johnny Manziel. You know what I mean? Yeah. Johnny Manziel had a way better team than what he had. Yeah. Way better. Johnny did good. Don't get me wrong. He's put up stats, but I don't see it, man. I know this is more of a. I mean, look, we can talk about Dion, but look at Peyton Manning's dad. Look what he did with his sons. He did the same exact thing. John Elway did the same exact thing when he came in the league. I'm not playing for this team. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. This is not. It has a lot more to do with other things outside of that than it has to do with the fact of what Shador is. Shador is a number. Shador is a top 10 pick to me. There's too many things with crap. Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off. I think he's good. Personally, skill-wise, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They always say there's this big skill gap between the best college player and the shittiest NFL player, the crappiest NFL player. And there is a little bit of skill. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with what you're saying. I think he's definitely is ready. I mean, his dad is who his dad is. You know what I'm saying? He's going to, you know what I'm saying? If you got a son, you know what I'm saying? If you're a professional and your son is in the same field of industry as you, you're going to teach him to be the best. You're going to teach him everything that you know. He's going to learn through your experiences. You know what I'm saying? But I also think that a lot of teams are shying away because, like you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was mentioning earlier, the controversy that comes with it. This is not just.
What's the controversy? What's the controversy? Let me ask that question.
There's a lot of it. Respectfully, in my humble opinion, there's been a lot of negative pushback from the media as far as like him having the Rolls Royce, you know, him getting the tickets on campus. It's like his persona. It's like almost like they're trying to compare him to AI in a sense where he's like, oh, they're trying to pay him to be this cocky dude. But also with that comes his dad. His dad.
Has he been in trouble? AI got in trouble before he went to the pros.
Well,
he's never been in trouble before ever. I'm not trying to knock.
I'm talking about in the sense of like how people were saying like, oh, AI, you know, he's missing practice and everything, and he's just not even, you know, what I'm saying
he's not doing none of this stuff though. He earned whatever he has financially. I know what you're saying.
We talking about practice.
But we're not talking about him like that because you look at the way he conducts the offense, though.
We talking about
he conducts his offenses, though. And just in all seriousness, he conducts his. Me personally, he conducts his offense like a professional quarterback. You know what I mean? The way he'll call audibles in you know during game time. I know that I sound like I'm more defending him than anything else, but I've watched Shador for the last 2 seasons play football.
But you should defend him, and that's what I was telling you earlier, man. I personally have him as the third best quarterback in this draft. And that's saying a lot, man.
Who's better than him? Other than
Cam Ward, and
it's a close one. Those are close.
I get you, but if you look at ceiling and who's ready now, like who would start for a team right now, right? I would have 2 quarterbacks that would go over him based off of what they've done experience-wise, and that Cam Ward and Tyler Shaw, that kid from Louisville. He's good. He's tall. He's huge. He's a big kid. He could take the hits, right? Shador hasn't. Look, man, Shador's great. I'm not saying Shador's a bad quarterback.
He broke his back his first season. He broke his back the first. He got sacked more than anyone else in the. Go ahead.
All 3 of those guys are top 10 picks to me, right? As far as in a draft, right? But if you look at this draft in particular, I had Shador going top of round 2. Now I will tell you, there's no reason for him to still be on the board whatsoever. Like that. That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think when everything's said and done, man, we get a chance to really watch this dude play football, man. He's a cold football player, man. He's a great quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like the epitome of what you want in your quarterback. He's a run last quarterback. That's what he is. He throw first run. He's gonna make the play. I mean, if we watch this dude, he played on a team where a lot of games came down to the last drives. He won the game. There's not a lot of.
He took a team that had like 1 win over 2 seasons and took him to 500 over 2 seasons while he was there. I mean, the kid's good, man. He's a great
stacked more than anyone else in college football.
Yeah.
I just see that this is more of a, to me, this is much more of a stay in your place type of a thing. I think you didn't do this to Eli Manning. You didn't do this to Peyton Manning. And to me, his arm's as strong as Peyton Manning's arm is.
I'm telling you,
I don't think it's on him. I really don't. I think it's his dad.
You look at it from an NFL perspective. You're a head coach. Maybe you're in your second, third year of the job, right? You know,
some of them are
you've had a little bit of success, but you feel like you're right there on the cusp, right? You're right there. You got one or 2 missing pieces. You pick up Deion Sanders. So Deion Sanders started at Jacksonville, went to Oklahoma. Is he in Oklahoma right now?
No, he's in Colorado.
He's at Colorado.
Okay, yeah. He goes to Colorado. He has success in Jacksonville, success in Colorado. What do you think he's going to do in the NFL level? And then his son's on the team. So if this coach is faltering halfway through the season, but it might seem like it could be saved, you know what I'm saying? You got Deion Sanders right there to take your job.
I don't think Deion's professional
think he
coach.
wants it.
He's not gonna go to the
I don't
pros. The
think he
pros is a
wants it.
problem, bro.
Well,
More than you know.
You
Look at
never
look,
know.
what y'all need
I
to
think he's
look
gonna
at is
get
just
picked back to the coaches.
what y'all need to look at is today in general. Okay, so or just the last 2 days. Okay, the kid was not even picked, and he is the most talked about person at the draft. Period. Okay,
And that's
just period. And I get it.
Bronny.
It's for good
That's
reason,
Bronny,
right?
and that's
I get
Bronny
that.
though too, right? Remember
Good
that's
reason.
with Bronny.
Yes, and it's good reason, but I think
Look
that
what Bronny's
brings a
jersey
negative
sales were, too.
aspect. I think that brings a negativity to the actual organization at that point.
I think you
You know
bring
what
him
I'm
to the
saying?
Browns, man. He sell his jersey will
Oh,
outsell
yeah.
everybody. Look at Bronny, man. Bronny's jersey. I think he made like 55 million or something like that, $50 million off Bronny's jersey sales alone. They made the money back for his whole entire contract. And like when he first came there in his jersey sales alone, to me, you go out, people go out and they'll pick an old player who's maybe on his last leg and just for a name purpose. His name alone is going to sell tickets. People are going to believe in him just coming there alone. I don't think Deion's he doesn't want to go pro. If he did, this would have been a year for him to go pro.
No,
He would've been
bro.
this
I think it's stuff that Deion has been saying.
It'll happen subtly, or subtly, if that's the word I'm looking for. I think it is. But like, they'll have a losing game, and then they'll interview the coach, right? But then someone's gonna interview Deion. You know what I'm saying? Deion's not even on the team. His son is, but they're gonna interview Deion, and Deion's gonna say some shit that sounds smart and sounds good and it's motivational, and it's gonna put the other coach in an awkward place. You know,
Like the defensive coordinator.
That's why they're scared. They're like, look, if they draft him, it might be their job. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't think it's gonna be their job.
Man, look at Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers in the NBA was on the sideline giving commentary, and his commentary was so good he took the job from the dude on the Bucks, the Bucks head coach, and he took him to a championship.
That was something different. I mean, he didn't take him to a championship. He didn't take him to a championship.
That was the same coach?
With a different coach. It was a. I don't think that black dude took him to the championship. The one he took the job from. I don't think that was him. He didn't win a championship with him. It was somebody else. But let me say this: it wasn't because of that. They were in second place. There's no way me being in second place and you take my job from commentary. You know what I'm saying? I'm in second place. It's not like I'm like in sixth or eighth place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in something else was going on
place.
in that dynamic right there that got his job taken from him. Just like the job got taken from dude for the Denver Nuggets.
And
he just won a championship 2 years ago.
Struggling right now.
It don't make sense. That came from the top right there. That had to be Jokic.
Yeah.
That had to be something that
Of
happened
course.
with their star player.
100%
All I'm saying
player.
is, dude, man, I just me personally, I've watched Shador for 2 seasons, and he's to me, he's pro-ready quarterback. He understands offense. He understands. He's cold. He really picked his own receivers. And we really peeped game what he did after his first season. He came out and he picked his own receivers of what he wanted to be his receiving core. He went out and got Will Shepard. He went out and got LaJohntay Westler. He got different types of receivers to equal out into what he wanted it to be, the offense to run like. Dude is really like a GM. He's learned from the best. There's no way that he shouldn't have been top 10 pick in my eyes. There's just no way. There's too many teams in those top 10 that don't have a good quarterback. There's just too many of them.
I'm telling you, the teams didn't want the last back of dealing with Deion Sanders.
Quarterbacks. They got good enough quarterbacks. There's no bad quarterbacks in the NFL.
Kilo,
right now.
what'd you say?
Crazy.
I'm saying, in my humble opinion, I think that the teams just didn't want to deal with Deion Sanders because
I can see
I mean, he's dope. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but also if this is my organization, and for example, if I'm the coach, not the GM, if I'm the coach, why do I have this player's dad interfering with everything? Or why do I have, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
he's going to be in the press. He's going to be, messing with me, not necessarily trying to get me fired, but you know what I'm saying? Not that he's trying to take my job, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like,
I
go
think
do your
he's
job.
about
I'm gonna
to
do my
be-
job.
I think he's about to be set up for greatness though, and here's why. Because now you're going to go to a team that either really needs you and you're going to make an immediate impact at this point in the draft, or they're going to use you for trade bait. Okay, somebody's going to get this guy for trade bait, and the reason I say that is because there's always a quarterback on a big team that gets hurt in the middle of the season. Now you have a quarterback that everybody wants at that point. So now you have a trade victor at the mid-season point, right? Because somebody always gets hurt. Aaron Rodgers got hurt snap 2 seasons ago, and then all of a sudden they traded for a guy to go over there and get him going. It just didn't pan out, but it's the same type of situation. Now you have a team that can actually use him for trade bait in the middle and actually get a player from it when they don't necessarily need him because they already have a quarterback.
Man, Louisiana, I see it like this. Imagine, I'm gonna paint this picture for you guys, right? Just like Russell Wilson came in as a rookie, right? Shadir Sanders, he comes in as a rookie. He goes to an organization that's losing, like the Raiders, for example. As a rookie, he does an amazing job. You know what I'm saying? And now he has Let's say he wins it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Raiders haven't been at the top in forever. So he turns his organization around. Now he has the leverage to choose if he wants to stay or if he wants to dip.
Yep.
He already told you guys what he wants to do. He said, I want a waterfront property. He's gonna dip somewhere probably like Miami, for example, right?
Yeah.
Or the Saints. Probably Miami.
I thought he was going to the Rams.
Oh, you think so? Same.
I would love to see
LA,
him in the Rams, man. Ooh, that would be fire.
LA. I honestly, I can see LA Rams picking him up.
Steelers should have picked him up, man. The Steelers got 2 solid receivers right now. I don't know if they're gonna keep Pickens or not. You know what I mean? But they should have picked him up, and they should, because I look at dude, man, and dude's a NFL ready quarterback in my eyes. He's NFL ready. I won't say he's like I won't compare him to Jaden Daniels.
I don't think he's that ready. Yeah, I won't
say he's I won't just say leg wise, dude. As far as mentally and understanding his routes and how to make and complete passes, dude's ready to go. You know what I mean? Right now, in my eyes,
it's not a one player sport. You know what I'm saying?
But to have a quarterback on that perspective who has that kind of mental, I mean, he's run NFL offenses probably since he was. 11, you know what I mean? Knee high to a grass. That's what I'm saying. You've been running NFL offenses, learning from the best cornerback in the league. Also a decent receiver at the same time. You know what I mean?
Jalen Milroe got taken before him. The quarterback for Ben, and he's terrible.
So you know what this is. So you know what this is.
That changes the whole. That changed the whole.
Anybody
picture,
else before, except for Cam Ward, in my eyes, to go before Shador speaks volumes. You're hating. That's what the NFL is.
Like
NFL
I said, I had 2.
Kaepernick.
I had 2 quarterbacks. That was it. That was ahead of him.
They hated on Colin Kaepernick. They hated on him, and they got it ran. That's just how I feel. I feel like that's why I believe that the NFL, like, they need diversification in ownership over there. Period. They need some people in the boardrooms over there who are different. I mean, right now there's not any. I mean, there's one person of color who's an owner, and I think that was Jacksonville's owner. I'm not sure if he's even still an owner anymore.
It's just Deion.
I do think this one's mainly
They would have took his son. I mean, like, think about it. Some of the best quarterbacks come in the bottom of the draft. Because I got that, the thing about the NFL, you could be strong. You know what I'm saying?
Archie Manning, man? What about Archie Manning? So we're gonna blame this on Deion, but we're not gonna say Archie Manning said my son will not only play for these.
Oh,
teams.
I said that was BS.
He said the same thing.
100%.
Archie Manning said the same thing. Let's not, you know what I mean? So we cannot look and say, oh, it's Deion. What did Deion do?
Well, the problem with that is that year you had like 5 or 6 quarterbacks that could trade. Right there, you don't have that this year.
You only had 2, really. You had
Phillip Rivers and
Deion Sanders,
and there was Sanders 2 others that came out of that draft. I think
Deion Sanders his name is Prime Time. Okay,
Prime Time, Coach Prime.
Coach Prime. I don't want nobody coming onto my football field named Prime Time, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He's taking my job. He's taking my job.
Know your place. Stay in your place.
Know your place. Yeah.
Taking my job.
Let my son call the plays.
Soon they're gonna have after the games. Deion ain't even on the team. They're gonna have to coach.
They said the Seahawks drafted Jalen Milroe.
That's crazy.
That dude can't throw the football. He's crap.
No,
that dude's
dude,
crap.
he's awful.
He's crap. Oh. No, that's just be real here.
Homeboy in Seattle just started. He don't want to lose his job to Deion. No one wants to lose. Prime time, okay? Prime time in Seattle. That's gonna go crazy. That's gonna go crazy.
When you're playing Madden.
Who pops up? Interception every single time.
Yeah, Deion Sanders pops up. But, he's not even playing. He's not.
He's not even on the team.
He's not even on the team. He just pops up. Coach Prime.
I'm not letting them get away with this for what it really is, man. I'm not gonna let them play this game. John Elway said the same thing. John Elway, when he came to the league, said, "I'm not playing for this team," and he went and played baseball. You went to the baseball draft.
What specifically are you saying it is, though?
I think it's the same thing that happened to Deion when he went to Cincinnati and Marge what was her name? Margie Shotson or whatever her name was, who she owned the team, when she was like, basically he had to tell her that slavery days is over. That's what this is about, man. When it comes, I don't want to make, cause you know what I'm saying, but man, when it comes to a black man saying the same exact thing that these people say every single time, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem when it's done by us, but it was not a problem when it was done by other people along the line. Same exact shit was done. Now you're mad at this player for doing it for you. Oh, we're gonna teach you a lesson now. All of a sudden you got to teach, but that mean
he's just gonna go in the bottom of the thing about it, bro. Like
it's because we don't have representation in ownership. No, man, it's because we don't have representation in ownership to sit in them fucking.
I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that deep,
man. I'm telling you, this is not collusion. This is not collusion in your eyes.
Nah, bro. I just told you what it was. Nobody wants to lose their job to Deion Sanders. Fuck his son, bro.
Job, he would have did it. If he
No,
wanted to
I don't think
it don't start. It don't start like that.
It don't start like that.
It don't start like that. It starts small. That like a broken play happens at the end of the game where they lose the game. You know what I'm saying? Someone interviews the coach. He's talking. Then they interview Deion. And people are feeling what Deion's saying more because he's more passionate with it.
He's not far off because think about whenever he switched over from Jackson, right? Whenever he did that, he had a couple years where they were talking about him moving to a bigger school to where it was like, hey, there's a bunch of people eyeing him and stuff. I know, that's what I'm saying. And then now they're starting to say, like, think about last season. After his first season at Colorado, once he won 4 games, they said, oh, the Dallas Cowboys need to get this guy. They've been talking in Dallas about this guy taking over that team for 2 seasons now, and he just started coaching. I think that's part of what he's saying too, as far as like it's a slow process going into it. Right now, I'm not saying he's doing it for the coaching at all. I think it's more along the other
101. If we don't see this is collusion 101, you got Jalen Milroe getting picked before him.
That's bad.
It's crazy.
That's really bad.
This is collusion amongst all teams because you do not have a representative. And when they have these meetings amongst all the team players, all the teams and their ownership, there's nobody there to say, hey, this is to be able to say something if something is wrong. You know what I mean? When NFL came, there's no kneeling, there's no this. We're not doing that. What did Jerry Jones say? Anybody on my fucking team kneels, they're out of here. There's nobody there to say, you know what? There's
but then Jerry Jones got down there and kneeled with them all.
Yeah.
After the fact, man, like how long
he
did
still
that take?
did it though. He still did it though.
So did Ray Lewis. Even after he said I wouldn't do it because of the ownership helped me out too. So there's a lot of stuff. After the fact, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think like I'm saying, I don't think it's that deep. I think it's Deion Sanders, bro. They know what comes with his son. Deion gonna be there. They're gonna interview Deion about the game. They're gonna ask him about the game every time. They're gonna try to pay him to come sit and watch a game in someone's house and commentate on the game how the game's going.
Let me ask you this.
It's over for that coach after that.
Y'all been following it, obviously, right? I mean,
cooked.
So he didn't do the pro day. He didn't do the combine. He didn't do Senior Bowl. He didn't do any of that stuff that typically you have all these other athletes do. Do you think that maybe hurt him a little bit?
I would say
like
a little bit.
Stay in your place. Know your place. Exactly. Everybody else doing it. What makes you special?
That's where I'm going, and that's why I dropped him, to be honest with you, in the board on mine. Now, I will say he's gone way too far. I do agree with Wes. Now it's gotten to a point to where it's kind of ridiculous at this point because the dude's ready, you know.
I mean, we look at talent. They see talent where we see talent at. We understand what a player is when we see him play the game. We watch this kid come from HBCU where everyone thought that, you know what I mean, you just went to HBCU. You're
Nobody
an HBCU
thought he could do it. Yeah.
To winning 4 games and everyone laughed at them the first season. Ha ha ha! Look at you guys. Basically, off you have to get 80-something players out of the fucking what is it called?
The transfer portal.
Out of the transfer portal to the next season. Going, I think they were 9-3. Then they lose the bowl game, go 9-4. You know what I'm saying? Basically throwing for 44,000 yards, threw for damn near I think 3,000 something yards his first season while getting sacked more than anyone else in the league, breaking his back in the 11th game of the season. You know what I mean? Like we gotta to me, man, it's collusion on the grandest scale, and I cannot wait personally until there are more the NFL's more diversified in ownership. That's how I look at it.
I agree with what you're saying, but I also see coachability as well, because it's like, damn, you couldn't follow the simple tasks before you even get there. So now when you get here, you're gonna try to run everything, and I'm about to do it with your dad, and your dad's not even playing. You know what I'm saying?
The Browns just got Dylan Gabriel instead of him.
But you know what I'm saying? You're saying, God. What are we saying? I have to deal with your father. So you think that no one had to deal with Archie Manning? He wasn't saying that.
So check it out.
Maybe they want.
You got to look at that. You got to look at it from Sanders shit, right? Like
3 Super Bowls. They got 3 or 4 Super Bowls out of those 2. Go ahead.
They may be trying to humble him, right? But now that's just part of his legacy now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna when he starts winning, he gets that opportunity and does his thing, right?
He's
gonna name all these quarterbacks that went before him. You know what I'm saying? He gets to slaughter the teams.
Yeah, but Cam
Ward played against really good teams his whole career, though. That's the whole difference there.
He played at Washington State. He played at Washington State, and he went to Miami. Miami was probably the hardest teams that he played against was in Miami. Because in reality, during Shador's first season, he played against just as hard as teams as Cam Ward did, if not better.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Because
I agree with you there.
His first season in Colorado.
I'm talking about at Miami though.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But are we making it? I mean, you know what I mean. At some point in time, we have to look at it like,
I'm trying to see if there's something else besides that.
It's blatant to me. I know I'm the guy who I'm gonna call it when I see it. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say that's what it is because I've seen it before in my life. This is collusion versus man. Come on, man. He's probably probably top 4 in throwing yards in the entire college football last year.
I think I do think this too. I think having Travis Hunter on his team hurt him a little bit.
Oh, you think so?
In a way, because of the fact that he threw to him a shit ton. Dude,
he probably had 2,000 yard receivers. Though you got to go back and look at.
I get what you're saying, but if you look at who the leader of that team is, it wasn't Shador. The leader of the team was Travis Hunter.
I don't think Travis Hunter's that type of leader. Travis Hunter's not that kind of guy. He's not. Shador's more of his presence alone gave calm. A wide receiver can't win the game for you. It's your quarterback, and I just don't. I don't disagree with you, but I kind of do because I'm looking at it like Shador. His presence alone is what made that team what it is. Travis Hunter got hurt a lot. He gets hurt a lot, so he's not playing a lot of.
He was the vocal guy though. Yeah. Travis was vocal.
Man, but we gotta look at it like this. Who was the guy who led them back every game at the end of the game? I felt comfortable with the ball in Shador's hands.
Right.
Me personally, I felt comfortable. Every time it was the end of the game and things were fucked up, I felt comfortable with the ball in his hands. Me personally, man, I see it for what it is.
I won bets because of Shador. Trust me, I went for Shador.
I'm saying
I won bets because
I'm going for Shador. You know,
they don't want to deal with Dion. Hey, but speaking of sports figures, can everybody hear me? Okay, is the volume okay on my phone?
Yeah, it's not popping no more either.
It's not popping no more. I think it's because I was hitting it. You know what I'm saying? It was flicking or whatever. But yeah, we got that fixed. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We are officially back. So what's up with your boy Shannon Sharp though? How y'all feeling about this situation right now?
Free Shannon Sharp. No.
Well, me personally, man, I feel like he was enjoying whatever he had going on, and somebody found out he was about to get $100 million, and they wanted $50 million of that $100 million.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like shit, give me 50. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I'll give you 10. Man, I'll give you 10.
Give
you 10. You know what I mean? She won 50 though. You know what I mean? So
she should have took the 10. She should have took
the 50. She can catch a 50.
Yeah, you feel me? Because ain't no way you stupid, bro. You stupid, bro. You know what I'm talking about too. Yeah, you wild. You wild. They got Ray Caruth for that one. They got Ray Caruth. You heard of Ray Caruth? You right heard of Ray? It's a little older than your time, almost damn near. Ray Caruth was he was an NFL wide receiver. He, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He ain't like what he had going on with his. He tried to do some bad shit he shouldn't have done. You know, it ended up badly. You know what I mean? He had to do a 20-piece. He was in the prime of his career. You might as well just pay for the get it. Fuck it. Give her a little, you know what I mean? Here you go. Shit, get it out the way. But yeah, man, I don't know. If I'm Shannon, man, this is it's a tough situation for him to be in. Because they're talking wild to each other. If you really look at the stuff she's saying, she's wilding. And he's letting her wild out too. So it kind of hurts his whole entire
No, they just fucking being sexual fucking deviants, bro.
Like,
that's all it is. Hey, some people like to fucking get freaky. That's just what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but my whole thing is like, she's like, oh, this happened to me 3 times last year. I was like, in 2024? In 2024? Not like I'm just saying not like 15
shit,
years ago and shit, like last year.
Listen, did y'all not see her? She was like, put that big something baby in me, and like she's saying some wild shit.
She's saying some shit,
some wild shit, bro. Like, and you got to remember who his core audience is. Everybody fucks with Shannon, don't get it wrong, but his core audience, Yak, Club Shay Shay, you know what I'm saying? What made him cool was fucking with you, because you know what I mean, was us. You know what I mean, more than anything else. Don't get me wrong, he has an audience across the board.
What's wrong with smashing the snow bunny?
Nobody's knocking that. I'm not knocking that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not talking about the woman. We're talking about like what he's allowing to be said during the conversation.
Nah, bro. Hey, check it out. That's like
you know, that's out into the public. Remember that last part. It gets out into the public.
It usually doesn't. If you think about it, like this just happened to get out there. Sometimes you be talking nasty to somebody on the phone. It's just what it is.
Not you know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Hey, but you don't want it to get out into the public that you're letting it.
Exactly though. But that's what I'm saying. Like Snapchat, you can do it because if somebody screenshots it, you can call them out on it.
That'd be like her calling you like you having her call you the N-word or something like that. You know what I mean? And then that gets out that's what you, even if that's what you into, even if that's what you like.
The whole part about it is it got out. That's the whole thing. She made a scene about it. That's kind of like, Jada Pinkett Smith when she was Pinkett Smith when she was fucking August Azalea or whatever, right? Will Smith wasn't sad he had to hear the story. He knew. He knew they was fucking.
Yeah.
He was mad that the world found out and her stuff got messy. That's why he's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, they've been doing their thing, bro. They've been married for like 20 some odd years or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a long time to be married and famous. You know what I'm saying? Where you can fuck everybody and everyone wants to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? To a point.
Hey,
you know
this is gonna fuck up his whole entire thing he has going on though. To be
honest, he already stepped down from. I think he already stepped down.
Man, they're fucking him over. Misses is bad, bro. Like, man, why? And you can hear. I mean, when he's talking to the girl, I'm listening to her, and I can hear the setup in her voice. Like, she's trying to be all like she's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, brother, why you fall for this one? You should just shut it the fuck up. She wasn't that serious, bro. You got all this bread. I'm like, you know what, man? All right, cool. You don't want to come see me? Okay, cool. I'm about to go see one of my other OnlyFans girls. Period. If I'm saying, listen, man, you better keep like 6.
Great minds think alike.
Keep 6 of them. I'm keeping 6 OnlyFans girls, and this is what we got going on.
And also, how many tickets we buy?
6 tickets.
And the thing is, also, she's like what? She's like 20 years old.
Yeah. She's like 19. Yeah, she was 19.
19.
Yeah. 19. I mean, look, whatever.
What is she mad for?
Hey, 18 is the age limit. If that's as low as you want to go, I mean, at least get someone that can drink with you, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen,
I'm just saying. Like,
I'm not against anything that he's doing. He did what he did. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? But she was of age or whatever the case may be. Yeah. You know what I mean? However, you can't let her move you like this, brother. You know what I'm saying? You can't let her move you like this. Like, bitch, are you serious? All right, cool. I'm out here. If she's wild, I'm taping everything, bro.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is she's crazy.
When I get to that point, I'm recording everything. I'm recording it all.
If she's crazy, then you know it was fire. And I probably could have done it.
Hey, no, yeah, she's probably wild. Like, doing this, he's probably picking her up as wild. Now, she's probably bad. When she's naked, she's probably super bad. I ain't gonna lie about it. You know what I'm saying? He said Shaq is rumored to be paying for dirt on Shannon, according to Matt Barnes. Damn.
Really?
I heard they got to record. I heard the recording. I heard the recording.
How true it is.
I don't know how real it is. So I heard it the other day. Yeah.
Bro's stupid. Hey, he's stupid.
Whoa.
Hey, I'm taking you off the screen for that. Hey, that might be true, because did Shaq and Shannon have a problem at one point in time?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about. I don't know. They said Matt Barnes said it, right? They said Matt Barnes said it. Then I heard the recording. You know what I'm saying? Today, before we started, and I was like,
recording of what?
It sounded like Matt Barnes. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about saying. But I don't know how authentic it is. Like, let me see where I got it from.
You can't talk on your phone no more than nobody. I wouldn't talk to them. Listen, man, when we all get wealthy like this, man, when this shit really do what it's supposed to do, record everything.
In person.
I'm recording everything, brother. I'm recording everything.
When people come to my house, bro, it's going to be like Disneyland. Like I'm have all these rules.
Girl, she got to sign a disclaimer. I'm recording you. I will not put it out. I will not put it out. However, if you come back here saying I did something to you that I didn't do, we're going to play the recording. Show me where I did that shit at. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not even that kind of dude.
His thumb disappears right here. At this
and did you ask for it? Did she ask for it? Let's turn the microphones up.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean? Put it here. There it goes right there. But yeah, Shannon's cooked, bro. Shannon is fucked up for him. He's gonna lose $100 million, brother.
God.
You got to lose $100 million over this. You know what I mean? It's fucked up because I can't look at him and say that he's done for it because he was enjoying it. It's all fun and games until it's bad. All fun.
Come on.
And Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy.
Is it too low?
No, it's
too high.
Oh. Shaq is known to throw large sums of money around, so just want to put that out there.
What the fuck? You gonna leave a message saying this shit?
Yo. He said, please keep it quiet. He said that Shannon did some shit back to him a while back, and he's been off him. So that's why he's doing this. But please keep his name quiet.
You know what, bro? And you gonna leave a fucking message saying this shit. You can tell these motherfuckers is not street dudes at all. These dudes just don't have no street in them whatsoever. Not even a little bit.
In his defense, it was Matt Barnes who actually drove from Northern California to Southern California to scrap a dude. All right.
Yeah, he did. I heard about that.
He don't listen. He
Like
still don't have no.
drove
he still
straight.
Have no. That don't mean he got any kind of street in him at all, man. You on you leaving a message?
If that's not street, what is? If that is
that's just anger. That's
He was mad.
Angry.
You know, mad as that be to sit there, especially when you get to LA.
That's different.
You know how fucked up LA traffic is.
I'm talking about a motherfucker who like really understand. I'm about to leave you a message about some shit I don't want you to tell nobody.
Hey, check it out. Hey, he must have trusted the person. He must have trusted the person. So whoever he left it to, he knows that person betrayed him or whatever. And we may never know who it is. But that's just like Tiger Woods. Like, hey, this is Tiger.
This is Tiger.
You know what I mean? This shit is wild, brother. They need to have more motherfuckers around them who could tell them, like, look, bro, record everything. I'm gonna tell any woman right now, listen, from here on out, and I ain't even at that point in my life at that level. I'm recording every motherfucking thing. You come to my house, is getting recorded from the door on. You know what I'm saying? And then most of them don't mind. Most of them don't even care. I'll just tell them, look, you know me. I'm not about to put this shit out because I ain't like that. I don't give a fuck about putting. I'm gonna watch it for myself. If anything is going on, I'm gonna watch my own shit that I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit.
They care unless it's $400,000 more pesos.
Stupid as fuck, bro.
Pesos. That's my shit.
Hey, listen, man. But yeah, I really hope that he gets this shit cleared up because it's a problem, bro. It's a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying?
100 M's. 100.
100. He about to lose 100 over fucking with this fucking little chick, man. It's I mean, and it's sad, man, because he worked hard for this to get this money, bro.
Yeah,
he worked hard to get to this level, bro. And let's see this happen. Now they're coming out with all kinds of other shit, saying some other chick said he did something to her. You know, I mean, how this shit go. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell everybody from the jump all my problems I didn't had in my fucking life. I'm telling everybody from the fucking beginning. Look, I'm a fucked up person. I've done a whole bunch of fucked up shit in my life. This is what this is. Go check all my shit. I may or may not have done most of that shit. Most of that shit may not be fucking true. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about from here on. I'm this person from here on. This is who I am now. So whatever I did now, you can get me for this shit out. Anybody else say anything I did?
I'm like, fuck that shit. You ain't got me on videotape. It never happened. Anyways,
you gotta, that shit don't work like that, bro. When they start coming out giving these allegations and a bunch of them start coming, everybody believes the shit, bro. That's the way the shit go.
It depends. I mean, you're supposed to believe all women. A lot of women. I'm never gonna downplay like the stories I've personally heard from women. Like I'll never downplay that. Like it's some horrible shit. You know what I'm saying? But
I like to hear both sides of the story. Me personally, I like to know why. I'm what he say? I'm like Dave Chappelle. Do he say I'm not a victim blamer? I'm not that at all. I don't do that type of shit. But I want to hear both sides of the story. I want to hear why it happened. Why did this happen? Why did the person do this? Why did this happen here? Because there's a reason behind everything that happens in life. I'm not saying that if a person gets something taken from them, that there's a why to that. I'm not probably gonna ask that question.
Well, I'm just like this. Look, I don't see a police report. You know what I'm saying, of any of these incidences that took place last year. So I'm just like this. If someone really did that to you, or someone really did that to somebody you love, I'm gonna throw them in. I'm gonna throw them in jail and sue them.
Hey, no, hold up, D-Mac, because look, it could be I was scared of retaliation or what might happen because
that's just easy talk.
His power.
Not these days, bro. Not these days.
Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. Man, I remember this one person was like, you know what? If you guys don't stop making fun of my friend, I'm gonna say you guys did this to me. And I know me. I'm like, man, I'm not even a struggler. I'm not. Listen, if you struggling too much to me, I can't even function properly. Yeah. It's too much. I gotta think too much. I need to focus all my attention on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have that kind of attention, I already got probably 80. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look. If I think about so many different things, it's crazy. But I'm like,
Shannon Sharp need to just keep on going. I keep working till they try.
They're not going to let him. He had to quit.
Hey,
he can still do Club Shay Shay, right?
I know.
That's his.
Yeah, he can still do that
podcast, but
his podcast is really bigger than anything else he got going on.
I know. Just do the podcast.
But the point of it is,
get your voice. I keep going.
The point of it is though, is that I've seen it from both sides of the line. You know what I'm saying? I know that people do lie, and I also know that people do fucked up things to other people. You know what I mean? So I know that is to be true. And so I think more people need to me personally, do I think he did that? No, I don't. I don't think he took nothing from that person at all. I think if they've had if you have an ongoing relationship with somebody, there's a lot less chance to me that he has to take something from you. I'm sure he's been broke you off, did all kind of great shit for you. You know what I'm saying? How much shit did he? And if you kept on talking to him and kept on functioning with him and going to see him, like he can't force you to come see him. You know what I mean? Is he just showing up at your house, kicking your door in, making? No, he's not doing none of that shit. But you can, but so you don't want to fucking do anything criminally, but you'll file a civil lawsuit which has no effect on him going to jail, but you just want some money. Get the fuck out of here, man. What did Jay-Z say? He said, but a range, you know what I'm saying, will alleviate your pain. Wherever he said in that rap a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't trust none of that type of shit. Just like when I looked at, I can't say Cassie because we did see a video of what the fuck happened in that situation, but that should have been criminal. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't just have been about money.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it
should always be criminal, right?
Do both.
But they don't ever do criminal. They don't ever. I mean,
like,
you should
It's
do
not
both.
about the
That's what I'm
criminal
saying.
though. It's
Do
about
both.
the money.
It's
Yeah.
about the
It's
money,
all
man.
about the money.
Yeah, it came about the money, that one.
It's all about the money. They don't care about the repercussions for the person or if they go to jail.
So for anyone, I mean,
No.
like, what the fuck? Back up, bro. Dog just kicked the
Hell,
shit
I
out
think
of me.
false accusers should have some kind of
And that's the
repercussions.
worst type of shit right
Would you
there.
date a 19-year-old?
No.
I don't think he was even dating her. He's probably just knocking her down.
He's
He's
probably-
like,
yeah.
I'm about to fly into town. She probably was. He was like,
That's
fuck
young.
it. He was chilling.
Bro,
having
you
fun.
go to the bar, she should sit inside the car.
Hey, listen. I'm
You
not
gotta
saying
realize,
that I'm
man,
going to do
he's
what
so
he's
used
doing.
to having women just come up to him randomly for
He
life.
said she got to sit in the car.
Like,
Yeah.
ever since he just started playing football,
She
he
could
had
have
women
with him.
all over him. Dude.
I don't
Like,
think
he didn't
we
have
should,
to do all that.
Yeah.
I don't think
Were
we should
they?
even
I mean,
be
like being Shannon Sharp, the football player star, is different than being Shannon Sharp, the commentator, Club Shay Shay famous.
Why?
You know what I'm
You think
saying?
so?
Because like, yeah, totally. Because
Really?
sport, yeah, think
I
about
don't
it.
think
Being,
so.
yeah, I think so. Because you're in a media space now. You know what I'm saying? Sports. So many people watch sports. So many people like sports.
Well, yeah,
But
there's more now.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like the media stuff is. I mean, more people know who Ryan Seacrest is than who they know who who's somebody. I can
LeBron
name.
James?
Brock Purdy.
Okay, sure.
Or even LeBron. No,
Sure.
everybody knows who LeBron James
I'm
is.
about
Bro.
to
He's been
say,
around for
don't
20
fuck. I was
years.
going to ask that.
He's been around for 20 years. Like, come
I
on.
mean,
like,
I got a dress shirt from Ryan Seacrest. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all I know is this right
flies.
here, man. I'm
Hell
not gonna question what he's doing. And I mean, will we sit back and say, oh, did Drea do the wrong thing when she was messing with dude? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to question that part of it because all that checks the boxes. Was that the right choice to mess with a little kid like that? She's not, I won't call her a little kid because she ain't a little kid. She's 19, but to me, a little
Still
kid.
young, man.
Hella young.
I'm not. That's hella young, dude.
Hella young, but
That's
that's
young
but
as
let's
fuck,
not
bro.
make that the point. I don't want to make that the point
Yeah.
because it crosses the threshold. We see it all the
Right.
time with people of his stature, people who are we see that type of shit. So but I don't want to make that the point. I think the point is he tripped by looking at her like she's gonna like she can hold some water. She's not a woman. She doesn't even understand. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck. I mean, me personally, bro. Yeah, I'm shooting for 25, 28. 30, you know what I'm saying? Like, and really 30s for me, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I'm gonna shoot for a little bit higher, especially if you knowing that you never know what this motherfucker might do. And you see how she talked on the phone like a fucking child. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Am I gotta talk to her? If I gotta talk to you, if I can't trust you to take you somewhere and see you know how to act appropriately, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know how to fucking hold. You don't even know what the right fork is. I
Bro,
can't
you
take
go-
you somewhere and have the right kind of conversation.
You go to dinner. You order a glass of wine and say, "Ma'am, would you like a glass of wine too?"
Let
I
me
need to
see
check
your ID.
Yeah, she can't. Oh, I
And
left my ID at
You
home.
want to be
She's
fucking
not-
taking
they're not
pictures
even
the whole
asking.
fucking
They're
time.
not
The
even
whole
asking.
time, she's like this.
They're never
I'm
going to
not
ask her for her ID. She's with Shannon Sharp. She can walk up to a club with him. They're not going to ID her. They know who he is.
That's true.
I'm not
You know
taking
what
her
I'm
no
saying?
fucking club.
They're
with
not
me,
even
though.
going to question who
I would
she
never
is.
take.
My only fan girl's
At
never
all.
going to the club with me ever.
You gonna bring sand to the beach?
She ain't never going to the club with me. I listen. I'm a pop. We got a special suite that we go into. I'm popping up at the suite. She gonna go over there too, and that's what's going on. It's
If
gonna
I got
have
a
cameras
solid private
behind
beach,
every window.
yeah. I'm going to go to the bar with some lady.
Hey, remember the windows at the mansion? Remember the mirrors at the mansion?
Mirrors?
All my shit's gonna have mirrors
mirrors.
like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look behind the mirror. I'm trying to look behind the mirror, see if the motherfucker two-way or not. I think it was. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker was a two-way. You know it was a two-way.
I think it was a two-way mirror. Hey.
Somebody behind that motherfucker like,
What?
Yeah, they come back, they come knock on your door.
my turn.
They're videotaping everybody coming in.
Go.
Yeah.
Can I get in there?
We gotta go. Yeah, but listen, I'm about to have two-way mirrors all over my crib, all over hey, I'm gonna have jump-off spots and everywhere I go. This is how I'm living. Period. If that's what you're
hard.
doing. That's what you're doing. You feel me? Do it the right way. But I'm gonna definitely have some grown ass. I'm gonna have me some grown ass Salma Hayeks, not her age now, but like the 31, 32-year-old Salma Hayeks.
I'll take Salma Hayek right now.
But half of them, though, to be honest with you, half of them want a fucking relationship. You gotta. They're like, man, no, I want a real relationship. They want all kind of extra shit that you ain't got time for. That's why you probably knocked her off, because she's like, you know what I'm saying? She don't want shit. But you know what I'm saying? What
she just cost him $100 million. She wanted something. I don't know. $100 million. That's generational. God. Like, bro, it's like 3 or 4 generations right there.
That's why he was so mad on that phone call. Man. 100 million, bro.
What was 100 million for? Is for Club Shay Shay, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was for his podcast. All of his shit he was about to have, man. He had a brand, man.
He still does.
We don't know what people are going through. It's the crazy part about it in life that none of us really know what people are going through. I'm not, bro. He was not $100 million. Now I can about to give him $100 million for it.
I'll say this much. I graduated high school 2016. He was doing his thing even back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's been grinding for these last almost 10 years. I mean, over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? For the last 10 years doing what he's doing now. And I mean, maybe it wasn't at the same level, but he still has been progressing. That's crazy to see it all wiped away overnight.
It ain't gone, though. I mean, well, that's the same thing. I don't like to help spread to the news or whatever. But that's what happened to the mayor of New York, bro. They hit him with an allegation. Boom. Just like that. He had to stop being the mayor or whatever. And then, yeah. And then it came out to not be true. You know what I'm saying? This is the same lawyer that sued, tried to get Jay-Z and Beyonce, or Jay-Z with some Puffy stuff, try to connect them to that. You know what I'm saying? So
dudes, black dudes, pretty much, man. That's what
I don't think Shannon Sharpe is done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
don't think he's done, but
I mean, $100 million's off the table.
That's just gone.
100 million's done.
Is it though?
Yeah, for this year, and he might not regain the. Listen,
think about it. ASAP Rocky was like, look, if I get this charge, then you know what I'm saying, all my brand deals are gone.
Nobody cares about ASAP Rocky. Shannon Sharpe is bigger than ASAP Rocky by far. He has the number one, the highest viewed podcast, like individual show in the history of YouTube. The number one. He beat. I think it was some like either Joe Rogan or some fucking like you know what I'm saying, Rogan, alien show. Beat him or with the Cat Williams thing. That took him to another level. He was able to make the Nightcap show off that show. You know what I'm saying? Just based off him getting that interview. He was the guy to go to tell your story. I don't know if he's gonna have that same kind of gravitas anymore. Because people are
because of the negative. Yeah. Even if it's not true, that's what's fucked up about it. You know what I'm saying?
I think when people look at you differently, it just changes the whole aspect of the
Even if
show.
he offered her $10 million, I would want. I mean, you don't want your messages to.
I would have gave her $10 million.
I would have gave her 10. I would have gave her 10. Just
she should have took the 10.
Like this, you motherfucking bitch. You got?
She wanted 50. You offered 10. She wanted. She said, "I know."
She wanted 50
for what?
She got greedy. Yeah.
For what though? What am I giving you $50 million for? What did she say he did to her? Do we even know? No one even knows.
I mean, they were saying a couple essays, but it was like 3 times over the course of last year.
3 times. How do I get you in a room with me 3 different times to do that?
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
I don't understand.
Come on.
Post Me Too movement. You know what I'm saying?
That's bullshit, isn't it?
It's not even that, bro. 3 different times I have to get you. I'm a star, bro. That means I have to go somewhere. And I mean, it's a lot of shit that goes into me being able to do this too.
It has to be set up.
Yeah, it's not like motherfucker don't recognize I walk into somebody's house. That's Shannon Sharpe. Niggas are like, that's Shannon Sharpe.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like you just some regular nigga.
Well, it's just me and my 19-year-old daughter living here, Shannon.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
It depends where he goes. It depends where he goes.
Nah, bro. Everywhere he goes, he's Shannon Sharpe, bro. That's not Shannon Sharpe was a great. He played for the Denver Broncos. That's my favorite football team, bro.
He's a Hall of Famer, dude.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand. I know Shannon Sharpe since like he came into the league. I was a Shannon Sharpe fan. I was a Denver Bronco fan before Shannon Sharpe got on the team. So everybody knows Shannon. He not only played for Denver, he played for the Ravens too. He's won 3 Super Bowls. Dude's a monster when it comes to football. He was considered one of the greatest, if not the greatest, tight end of all time. He changed the tight end position, being who he was. You know what I'm saying? There was like Ozzie Newsome. Yeah. Ozzie Newsome was like the perennial big guy at tight end. He caught it like a football, like a catch every game for like so many games. He was the guy. But then Shannon Sharpe came and changed it into a 1,000-yard type shit, where a receiver became a primary target, a tight end became a prime. It was a different, but anyway, people know who the fuck he is. He's a big, you know what I'm saying, in impeccable condition. They don't know who the fuck
I remember
that
there
is.
was that one time some NFL player, Shannon Sharpe was criticizing some NFL player, and Homeboy's pretty good too. And he was like, he's like, man, who was you to be questioning me? And then homeboy looked up who Shannon Sharp was, and he was like, "Yo, I apologize. I didn't know your game." You know
Shannon
what I'm saying?
Was that
like,
guy,
yeah,
man.
he was.
Shannon was
I
good,
remember,
man.
Guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And he talked a lot, and he talked that shit. But the problem with it is he had another accusation. They popped up and said that he choked some woman at fucking ESPN. Some shit happened. I don't know, FS1 or whatever he was at. And then he says the shit that about choking the girl over here. I choked the shit. It just looks bad. I'm like, damn it, Shannon.
I mean, they can always think about it, but the one for you can't be like, well, he has this accusation from a couple years ago. Nah, bro.
They said he paid her. They said he paid her. They said he paid her.
That's what it is, though. I mean, like, if they wanted to see,
anytime a woman tells you to choke her, you need to pull out a piece of paper, tell her to sign it, and have her put it on recording.
You just ask permission.
Women choke you nowadays first.
That's what I'm saying.
Women will choke you nowadays first. I've seen it happen. Maybe not to me. Maybe to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What do you think this is?
He's looking at his neighbor's window like,
never
damn.
happening, man.
I'm
They
like,
crazy.
Hey, listen, man, it gets wild out here. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? You grab my neck. What the fuck are we doing here? Hey, listen, I'm not a struggler. I don't like none of that type of stuff because I need all my blood to be, you know what I'm saying, to be circulating, everything to be in the right place, man. But I'm not a struggler type dude.
Like
I don't want to say I
Kung
won't
Fu
pick
and
you up,
shit.
do some other wild shit. We can do that. But
David Carradine.
Yes.
Was that his name? David Carradine?
Yeah.
Where he was in the closet. They found him in the closet hanging from the belt because he was jacking off.
Right.
And he was choking himself with the belt.
He's dead.
Yeah. This was like years ago.
And he died like that.
Yeah, they found him in like Asia somewhere. Yeah.
Tell me that's
Damn,
not crazy.
brother.
He used to be on a show called Kung Fu and shit.
I want some exotic shit. Blow some scopolamine in my face.
Hey, you wildin'. Hey, no, you dead serious. You dead serious with that
He's
shit.
dead serious.
Listen, if you really fuck with her, you're like, fuck it, man. Just let me forget about this shit. People, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. The only reason I don't ever do shit like that in real life is because I'm fucking. I know I have an addictive personality. I come from that type of shit in my bloodline. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't. I'm like, nigga, I might like the shit. This might end up being too cool for me. Next thing you know, I'm fucking in the middle of the street. I'm over here. Any of this shit, bro. Any of this shit. You might like it. What did Kodak Black say, man? He told the little kids playing football, he's like, don't do drugs, y'all, because the shit's too fucking good, man. You gonna like that shit. He tells the kids this shit. I'm not saying you should tell a kid that shit. I'm just saying it might be true. I don't want to fucking know if it's true or not.
Close to me said someone like that, similar to.
It probably is, bro, and I believe it. I'm assuming the reason why people do drugs is because it's good.
That's why I tell kids don't do drugs. I'm like, because you might like them.
Yeah.
And then if you like them too much, you'll do anything to get them. You know what I'm saying? Like
anything like what, D-Mac? Anything like what?
Anything.
I wasn't even gonna ask.
You'll steal from your family. You know what I'm saying? You'll steal from other people.
Hey, will you
commit
do it?
Major crimes.
What was the one dude from Family Matters? What did he say, man? What did he say he did for some drugs one time? I forget what show that was on.
Oh yeah. No, that was half baked. That was half baked. Half baked. He's like, you went here for some marijuana? He's like, I suck dick for coke, man. He's like, I saved him.
Hey, listen, you said anything, bro. That's what I'm like, bro. You would do anything for drugs? I'm not doing anything for nothing, bro. There ain't nothing in the world that I'm gonna do anything for.
Hey, Richard Pryor said he sucked a dick for some crack.
Well, that's Richard Pryor's motherfucker.
That's Richard Pryor.
You know what I'm saying? That's his dick sucking. You know what I'm saying?
Richard Pryor's crazy,
that's wild shit. He was probably serious about that though.
He made jokes about it and shit. Yeah.
You know, motherfuckers who talk about Richard Pryor like that, he might have done that's some real shit. I ain't mad at him. That's Richard Pryor. That's what he did with his life. I can't be mad at him. Am I gonna do some shit like that? Hell no.
For crack is crazy, bro.
For nothing, bro. There's no reason in the world. I'm trying to tell you, bro. There's a dude who I know. He was like, man, you don't know what you might do if you locked up for all this time. I said, yes, I do, brother.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? What the fuck I'm gonna do, nigga? Hey, it's bad business for the rest of my life. The rest of my life, all I got is me and, you know what I'm saying, some pictures and some memories. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. The mental storage. The mental storage.
What I'm saying?
You know what
it's fucking over, bro. I'm not doing none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. Don't nothing look like you're a man. You don't like no fucking girl to me. I'm sorry. You just don't. You just don't. I can't envision this being like this. Doesn't work. But that's not to take away from people who are into that kind of, you know what I mean? That's
sure, whatever. Yeah.
What the fuck you do?
Live your life.
What do y'all? I mean, I know I don't want to get off too far into another subject, but what about the Lil Durk thing? What about Lil Durk? They said that he might get bail for his charges. Man, I like Lil Durk. That's my guy, so I got to bring it up. I fuck with Lil
you
Durk.
Don't say. You like Lil Durk?
I like Lil Durk.
Don't even know.
Lil Durk, man. You know
he put up hella stuff, properties, all type of stuff. I was looking at that. I was like, damn, they put his bond up pretty high.
They didn't even give him a bond
too.
Well, at first, but he's saying that he put up his houses for collateral, like part of.
He put it. No, you're right. He put up the $900,000 for property. His record label put up $1 million. His buddy put up $150,000. He's putting up a lot of money for because in reality they don't have nothing on him. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? They really don't have nothing on him that he didn't. They're trying to use rap lyrics against him. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're trying to get
everybody though.
But he's like, what he said was that he made the songs before this even happened. So it wasn't relating to this. They're like, they use I got the Addy, I got location, go, green light, go. You know what I'm saying? She's screaming, no, when dude was like, no. So really, man, you're using bullshit against him. They're trying to convict him for something. Really, you're hoping that one of the co-defendants rolled on him. And him being off the streets, what they do to you is because Bond's not supposed to.
They stop you from making money off tops. They try to get enough people off the streets. So first they try to get you off the streets, so then other people feel safe coming forward because the head of the network is gone. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can try to use his rap lyrics, but I mean, like in New York, that's why they don't like drill music, because they're like, yo, we don't want nothing to do with drill music because all the drill music in New York is like real stuff. They're really killing people out there and they're rapping about it and committing these crimes, and they're just like, it's just the worst stuff you can have. You know what I'm saying? And he does drill, but like you have to. They hope somebody flips, but they have a weak case. Like,
well, if they had something that was really going to stick, they would have already brought it out.
Yeah,
in my humble opinion, he's an A-list celebrity. Whether you want to admit it or not, I mean, he's Little Dirk.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
and I don't feel like he's wrong. Whether it happened or not, I don't feel like he's wrong. That's just how I feel about life.
But they also got to come after Dirk anyways, right? Because what is he doing with his music? He's turning his life around, right? So you ever notice how like a rapper that raps like Dirk? You know what I'm saying? They come out, they do hella gangster music or whatever. Like, let's look at T.I.
You'll see a 180.
Let's look at David Banner. Yeah. Let's look at Master P.
You know what I'm saying? T.I. is a really good example.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They used to do hella, like, you know, kind of gangster drug dealing music, right? Yeah. As soon as they flipped it and they started doing something positive, right? Something happens.
Yeah, that's true.
As soon as they
remember T.I. and Tiny, that situation.
Think about it. Even Tory Lanez, bro. Even Tory Lanez. The cold piece about it, Tory Lanez went independent in the middle of the pandemic, and he had pandemic radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was killing it during the pandemic, bro.
He's the one who really set off everybody trying to jump online and shit with that shit during the pandemic. He killed that shit. Boosted everybody else jumped online because of Tory Lanez. He's the one, and then but that, don't get me wrong, Tory Lanez did some dumb shit. You know what I mean? That's just some dumb shit he did. I mean, we all do dumb shit in life. I'm not trying to blame him and say he did some dumb shit and single him out. I mean, fuck, man. You know what I mean? You know, it just happened. Bad shit happens sometimes, and he got caught up for some dumb shit, fucking with somebody he shouldn't have been fucking with. Period. You know what I mean?
Horses and shit, you know? Shit, just left the horses alone.
You feel me? Damn, horses. Yeah. Horses, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that a motherfucker? I mean, in reality, that's really what it was, because I saw the video of them in the fucking pool when it was him, her, and fucking Kylie Jenner, and fucking she's getting mad because he's like, damn, he's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He should have figured that out then, but it's hard to figure out the worst way. We all can see clearly in another motherfucking situation. If it was me, Kylie Jenner, and the horse in the pool, I would have reacted the same way. I want it all. You know what I mean? I want it all.
Yeah, I want it all.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I want everything. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Because Megan Thee Stallion moves like a motherfucker. She's different.
Well, the whole thing was he was about to smash Kylie. Well, we off subject now. But he was trying to fuck Kylie, but he was also fucking Olga, Megan's friend. And Megan's friend didn't know that him and Megan were fucking. He was fucking Kelsey and Megan, but Kelsey didn't know. And then he tried to get a little more cake and try to fuck Kylie Jenner. He's like, this is the ultimate thing right now.
It was worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
The juice
in the pool at her party. You get to leave in the morning.
He think he kilo.
Right.
She got jealous and made him double back and came back like, hell nah, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Also rah shit, like, so, but it's whatever. I mean, that's life. You have to watch your steps out here. You have to watch who you deal with. So it's kind of sad. You got to watch who you give like your trust to. You know what I'm saying?
If you got money, bro, you have.
But you also have to see how other people treat other people that they don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see the way they treat people, just know that if they really care about you, they're gonna treat you worse than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at how people talk to their family, if they have family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to see all that stuff when you're dealing with somebody.
True.
As if you know somebody that fucks over their whole family, bro, who are you to them?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
That Diddy turned down a plea deal in his sex trafficking case. Lawyers call him a swinger, not a criminal.
He's a swinger. Yeah, I saw that.
He's a swinger. I mean,
he's a swinger.
That is literally the whole sound of his parties, I've literally have done security and stuff like that in Dallas. That's literally what it sounds like.
What's wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with the parties. I mean, like I said, unless there's kids involved, unless there's SA involved, I don't see nothing wrong with what he's got going. People are like, oh, he got baby oil.
That's their preference, that's what it's man. For. Whatever.
Yeah, like, you don't sound like you have any fun. You must not have any fun, huh?
Yeah,
you must not like
real fun at parties.
You don't like fun. you don't like fun at all. You know, so I can tell. I'll be right. Hey, I've had
some like, but they had baby oil. Ooh, shiny fucking. Like,
put this on me right here. I was like this. Look,
do you prefer olive oil?
I'm gonna make a painting with the baby oil like this, or paint something on your back with the baby oil. We're gonna rub it all in. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look fucking great. You're gonna feel like fucking silk. You know what I'm saying? By the time it's done, I don't see.
People are mad about it. Been a missionary for years.
I think.
You know?
I'm thinking like I feel bad for Puff, right? But if I was Puff, like the worst thing that would kind of like hurt me in jail the most is not being on trial for this bullshit. But like when somebody comes and tells me, now everybody's saying, instead of saying pause, they say no Diddy.
Oh no.
I'll be like, oh God.
I would never say no shit like that. To me, that's the weakest shit ever to say.
Hey, but honest with you though, it's kind of good
saying,
for
like,
him.
Imagine him finding that out. Like fuck.
It's kind of good for him though. To be honest, not like him in his situation. I'm saying like it keeps him relevant.
Yeah.
You know, I know it sucks to say that, but I mean it's
but
true.
It's like negative relevant.
I mean to me, man, he was like a great party thrower, and I've never even been to one of his parties. Like, I just watched some of his stuff. I mean, to me, I would have thrown parties. Like he had like a woman like laying on the table, right? And she had like fruit and all kind of food all over on her body, man. So I was like, that's the greatest idea ever.
I've seen that on a surreal life, though.
And whether that was like a man or a woman, if you're a woman, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to make it like just because it's a woman. It could be a man. I wouldn't want it if it was a man. I'm not eating off that thing. You know what I'm saying? However, if, you know what I'm saying? But a woman can have a party like that, and I would feel the same way for her. I'm not going to eat off of them. But if you got a woman over here, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and get some grapes and whatever else.
If you don't want to go to a party like that, then don't fucking go.
Board, what do you call it? Security board.
Think about it like this. His parties were so, to some people, were so great. South Park made fun of his parties. Made fun of him. They're like, did he already do it? Did he already did it? Damn, what did he do?
You feel me? Saying? Like, man, I would throw a party. Like, it's just messed up because people are now trying to file lawsuits about things that I didn't like it anymore. Like, did you do it? But did you do it? If
that's
you did
my
this
point,
shit,
though. If you didn't want to do it, you shouldn't have fucking went. Like, you know,
and that's the worst part about life right now. Yep, that's the worst part about this shit. People can fucking act like they regret something that I regret hella shit I did, but I'm not gonna file a lawsuit about the shit. Hell no. Nah.
Why not? You can get paid for it.
That's just cornball shit to me. I'm different than that though. I ain't cut like that, and I think that's weak ass shit to say. If you decide to do something and then you regret it afterward, that's a choice. You're a grown ass fucking person. You make a choice, and you should have thought about what you were gonna get from it before you made the choice. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? People don't let you make those kind of choices in regular life, only against people who have money. That's weak. You know what I'm saying? If you make a fucked up choice to say, I don't want to go to college, and then you don't go to college, and then you got a fucked up career and whatever you got going on in life, you don't get to sue nobody for that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. Fuck that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I don't want to so that means nobody can come fuck with us without signing the NDA, without signing off everything else. I got to sign every fucking form we can come up with.
Every form. They have to.
I feel like you have to walk around with a binder now, man. Like you have to. You know what I mean?
No, you got to do it like when you walk in Walmart, bro. You control the area, and you have people come in. Like I'm telling you, people gonna come in my place when I get my money for it. Like I'm gonna have a sign up there, or I can do it here. Like you're being recorded at all times. Just one sign as soon as you come in the door, let people know. Or I have a whole list of rules like Disneyland. Because you go to Disneyland, you don't read all them shits. You're just like, oh, let's go kick it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're recorded in my house.
I was with a celebrity, and another celebrity popped up, and this other celebrity had a couple friends, right? A couple female friends that popped up too. These female friends were handed probably about 10 pages of NDAs to sign. Okay, 10 pages of NDAs to sign. And it was between multiple parties, okay? So, yeah, it's necessary to have paperwork in today's.
You know what though? That's true, man. Because whenever I worked at that club, we had to sign one every time a new celebrity came in. The celebrity would have their team, and we would have our team, and both teams would sign one. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck that shit, man. I'm not gonna lose no money over some motherfucker who nigga, you know what you was here for. You was here before I got here. You was already doing this shit before I got here. Ask that woman how many times she been choked before. I bet she's gonna be able to find 50 motherfuckers who choked her. And OnlyFans, you're gonna be able to find scenes where she gets choked at. Like,
one could
wow,
argue,
shit.
One could argue an NDA, a 10-page NDA is worth $100 million.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm
you
saying?
mean?
But
I'm
just saying, one could argue that it is worth that. You know what I'm saying?
To do that, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So you could save $100 million by providing a 10-page NDA. That's like, if you talk about what happens, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get sued. By being here, you're consenting to being here.
I'll give you 1,000-page NDA.
Feel me?
Oh my God.
$100 million.
You only got to sign in 3 places. Sign in 3 places right here.
But I need you to read the whole thing, and we're gonna read it out loud together. Let's go ahead and sit down.
Damn. Before I get there, it might be the day before I get there.
Right.
She ain't gonna want to fuck with me no more.
Can I just get the audio version of it?
I'm gonna make sure she understands.
She ain't gonna want to fuck with me no more.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, man. I wonder what this girl looked like. Do we have a picture of her?
I don't know. What's the name?
Gabrielle Zunga or something like that. Zunga something like that, right?
What was she in?
I don't fucking know. I've never heard of this person. He found one off the radar. He found it cool. Like, man, I found me a little something cool off the radar. I don't know how he found her. Like,
he met the girl, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah,
he met her at the gym.
Oh, damn, bro. I'm like, damn, Shannon. Man.
She met him at the gym.
Yeah, exactly. She went looking for Mark. Trust me, just like the one girl who hit the baseball dude. Like, hey, and he had her friend talking to her like, oh, make sure you get this shit, get this one. Talking crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like they already had it set up.
He still hasn't gotten back to the majors, by the way.
That dude,
pitcher, Trevor
you know
Bauer.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Over some shit that he didn't even fucking do, man.
They literally have it on text.
All of it. And they called her out on like live television about
Is that the
doing
one where
this
he got drafted and the woman like
I'm gonna get this when it's a Major League Baseball player. You better not drop that bag, girl, and all this other shit was going on.
I remember that. Yeah, it ruined his whole career.
Yeah.
He was
pitching in Mexico.
He was next up. He was
a big guy.
Yeah, he was the next up motherfucker. I remember that. Like,
it's the worst thing, man. It's just crazy to me, man, that this is allowed to go on. Because I mean, there's some dudes out there who are actually taking shit, and they need to be they definitely need to be cooked for that shit. Period. They need to be cooked for it. There's the one football player played for the Saints. You know who I'm talking about. I'm T. You know what I'm talking about?
Yo.
There's one football player is a safety. He played for the fucking Saints. He was taking shit. He got caught taking shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You talking Sharper?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yo,
he got caught taking shit.
Hey,
that motherfucker was like a notorious taker. He was a that motherfucker was taking cheeks everywhere. Old cheeks, young cheeks.
You talking about Sharper? That's
hey, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, to get off subject. Have you guys seen that movie Sinners yet?
No, I'm gonna watch it today. I
started to watch the bootleg, right?
Don't let this motherfucker tell you the story. He'll tell you the whole fucking movie.
Anyways,
tell the movie.
No. Listen. No,
don't do that shit.
Hey, I started to watch the bootleg, right? And I was watching with the kids. And we cut it off like a quarter way in. I was like, nah, we gotta watch this in theaters. Like it was really good. It was. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. It was cool. I've seen the trailer, you know what I'm saying? But I like what I saw. I was like, all right,
leave it at that, D-Mac. We know you like to tell the fucking story, but hey, this happened, that happened, this happened. D-Mac did that shit to me. You didn't hit me with some shit like that. I was like, I ain't never watched this fucking movie. Now I know what happened. I know who the main character was, though. I know what happened to the main character. D-Mac will hit you with some shit like that.
If I tell you a movie and it's that good where I tell you from the beginning to the end what happened, and you can still watch that movie and still enjoy that movie because it's still a filthy movie. Yeah, some movies I'll be like, I don't know if you'll like it or not. Yeah, I watch movies, bro. Like, you know, back in my day, I used to wave a pirate's flag. And
hey, all bullshit
aside, coins.
They've been lightweight hating on that fucking movie. So you're saying it's right though?
Who's hating on it?
I heard a couple. Not a lot of people. Wasn't
Ben Stiller.
I heard a couple people.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go see it. From what I saw, I thought it was cool. So, and my kids were like, they're upset. They're like, man, I wish we would have watched the whole movie because now I'm seeing like trailers of it, and like I'm like, oh, now I know what it's about because like they didn't know like when you start watching it or whatever. But
it's a hell of. I mean, and at the same time though, Coogler has done shit in that movie that nobody else has done. He gets ownership rights to that fucking movie after a certain amount of time. He owns it. Flat out from the studio. It's his fucking movie. I mean, he's done some amazing shit. His box office numbers are ridiculous just from the first Black Panther alone. he's killed the game. You know what I'm saying? He went from Fruitvale Station to like fucking doing these type, and it's just like it's amazing to see
he did
the growth.
Fruitvale Station.
Yeah, that was him.
I remember that happened on my
that was Michael B. Jordan.
Birthday. Yeah, that's Oscar Grant, bro. That happened on my birthday. I remember I was laying in bed with this girl I used to date, and I was watching and shit, and I saw him get shot on the bar trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, saw the video where he was handcuffed with his hands behind his back, and they popped him. Like,
shot him any fucking ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is why
he was holding it like, yeah.
This is why the fuck I'm talking about Shador, man. This is why the fuck I don't go fuck I'm bringing that shit up because I know
what the train got to
do
do with football, man.
It's fucking got to do with Shador, man. They fucking listen,
he'll be
bro.
fine. He's gonna go deep in the draft. Whatever he's.
They hating on that motherfucker, man. They hating on him, and they're not gonna draft Shiloh.
His dad, man.
Look, you know what messes us up,
bro. This is football. This is not his dad. This is fucking football. This is not the first time this has happened. This is not the first time that a person has said this, that, and the third. This is not it.
It's because of his dad. It's because of his dad.
Bro. We got it. We like to do. We like to fucking let things be like, hey, this is what this is. If Arch Manning came out and said, my son's not doing this and my son's not doing that, it's not because of his dad. His son still went second in the draft, first or second. You know what I'm saying? In the draft. You know what I'm saying? His son, he still did that shit. No fucking problem. Nobody said shit and they let it ride out. John Elway did the same exact shit. Nobody said nothing. Let's not act like Kenya in the house. What's up? Hold on, we're gonna bring her in. What's up, her? Hey, but listen, it's the same shit to me. You know what I'm saying? What's cracking with you? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I know y'all fucking let this shit be this, but don't let shit be nothing like that. We ain't doing shit, man. We over here chilling. What's good? You say you about to go to the club?
I'm about to go to a concert. How was motherfucking Colombia? I did not see no hangover shit. Light skin. I am so disappointed in you. What happened?
What do you mean? I was posted the whole time. You gotta follow D-Mac.
Listen,
I was posted the whole time.
She want to see that real shit that we was doing. She keeping it real. We didn't show what we should have really saw. You know what I'm saying? Like
before you left, I wanted to see the hangover shit.
Hey, listen. The shit that we don't want to show a motherfucker is the shit that she want to see. She want to see the VIP mansion. She want to see. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just keeping it real though. The world wanted to see the shit that we would. You know what I'm saying? I already know. I know too. But shit we really couldn't show you because it would have been. It got banned. It would have got banned. We would have been kicked offline.
My phone number.
She want to see the shit privately.
Where the fuck is the hangover shit?
You know, it sure would have got banned. I didn't even think about it like
it was Wes's birthday. Come on. What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie to you. We had a gang of fun. A lot of shit it was better off that we didn't record it.
I don't believe it. Y'all niggas was asleep by 9:30.
Hey, I was asleep by 9, not even 9:30.
Oh, LA, come on.
Hey, listen, niggas wasn't asleep by no fucking 9:30, especially not this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying?
I seen him back into the bitches on the corner. He was over there talking like he was talking about some serious shit.
You feel me? Hey, you feel me? Hey, we got a few videos we gonna actually put out though. Some videos of it was number cakes and cheeks in this motherfucker. Number cakes and cheeks.
Shit, Wes. Stop playing with me. Send me the real shit, nigga. Let me shit happen. Send me the real shit.
Hey, listen. I can't we can't divulge everything. It's bad business for some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some things is bad business, but I fuck with you.
I'm not gonna tell nobody.
Man, that's what the girl said about Shannon Sharp. That's the girl said to Shannon Sharp right there. You know what I'm saying?
How we can make some money off of it.
Right there. That's
put it in my head. You know what I mean?
LA, I'm about to be close to you in like a week.
Where you going?
I'm going to Sacramento for Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, shit, you down there? What you got, a little boo down there? So
no, I'm big single. Don't be doing that. Don't be trying to put me on blast.
Listen, a little boo don't mean you fucking. That's your girlfriend, your nigga, or nothing. A little boo, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a motherfucker tell you I got a little boo. A motherfucker tell you I got a little boo. That is not my. That's little boo. He said save your number on my phone. Call you little boo. That's it.
No,
that don't mean you my bitch or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? No. That's little boo. You know what I mean?
Not on mine, not on live. Nope, nigga.
Hey, listen. Tell motherfucker, I'll tell you right now, I might have a little boo here and some shit going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, does the little blue got a check?
Check like what?
Can we play Big Bang Take Little Bangs?
Okay, I like the way you're talking right now. You know what I mean? Tell me what you're sitting with. You know what I'm saying? Tell me where the numbers start at. Where the numbers start at, King? You know what I'm saying? Tell me where it start at. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna disclose that.
You know what I'm saying?
But can you bring a table to the table?
Hey, listen, unless you got a table behind you, I ain't bringing you to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got a table,
the whole room.
If she ain't got a table behind her, you know what I'm saying? Then if she ain't got a table in front of her or a table behind her, I ain't bringing her to this fucking table. She gotta have something going on here.
I got the whole
going
room
on there.
We gonna change it up.
You feel me?
You know what? My very good friend, we've been good friends for 30 years. He told me, he said, stop saying that because you bring the whole room. Really, in actual, you bring the whole house. But
so Kenya,
I bring the whole room.
Kenya, were you at the last? Did you come on the last show? I don't remember who all was there.
When was it?
Last Friday, actually.
Last Friday.
No, I was at work.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was international D. He was international D last week. He don't remember shit. This nigga was interrupting everybody from talking. You couldn't get a word in edgewise. He acting like I'll be acting. You know
yeah, he was.
He was wild.
I'm not gonna believe it till I'm not gonna believe it till I see the footage. I'm disappointed in light skins.
I would be listen, if you was there,
I'm boring. I'm super boring. I'm a boring person.
If you was there, you wouldn't have been. You would have had to follow this motherfucker around all night. Worse than worse. It was horrible.
Hey yo, so I forgot that I was inside the club, right? And I went up to the DJ and I gave him 100 pesos, like pow. I was like, I want to hear
100,000 pesos.
100,000 pesos. Excuse me, 100,000 pesos. Pow. I want to hear Too Short blow the whistle.
How much is that in American money?
It's like $25.
$25. Yeah.
It shit sound like a lot, don't it? Nigga, like I got 1 million pesos.
I got 1 million pesos. I got 2 million pesos.
You was throwing stacks over there.
Hell no. There was a dude in the club throwing stacks that was so annoying. So I'm trying to get past him.
The nigga throwing 2,000. Nigga throwing 2,000 pesos, right? Listen, nigga throwing 2,000 pesos. It's like 50 cents. I'm getting mad. I'm like, nigga, you's a bitch ass nigga. You throwing this money to hit me and shit. I'm kind of mad about it.
Right. It's all on the ground, and these women is trying to grab all these little like dollar pesos and shit, and I can't get past them. I'm like,
hey, like chicken. I wouldn't even have went. I mean, we had listen. Can you? It was cracking, bro. If you would have went there with us, you'd have been jumping like a motherfucker too. Cause I know you would have recorded everything.
Okay,
but we ain't letting you put this shit out in the public's eye.
So we're doing the Rio trip, and listen, I'm the turn up queen. There's not gonna be no bullshit. We're on some hangover shit.
Oh my god!
Hey, listen, you can't fucking record everything though. That's the only thing you can't fucking record everything. Ready.
And she will.
Hey, I know she. Hey, the cool part about I know she will too. Cause hey, let's just wait till you see what we got. We got shit we're gonna actually put out. You know what I'm saying? We got shit we're gonna put out. It was cool, but a lot of this shit be crazy. No, you cannot fucking put out every fucking thing.
Censored put out shit. Send me the fucking rated R X what the fuck ever hangover shit.
XYZ.
I need to see I need to see what really went down.
Like this. I got some personal shit. I ain't got no X-rated R shit. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe not. Could be, possibly. But I'm just saying. Hey, listen, I like to take video footage of myself. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm you know what I'm saying? I feel like I perform quite well. Like this, look. Like that.
There's a money making angle to all that.
Listen, I don't know who the fuck you think you is right now. Hey, that's my nigga right there.
She's talking that shit right now. Okay?
Like this. She like Don Juan. She like King Don Juan and shit over here, huh? She said, "It said, listen, baby, listen, baby, listen." You know what I'm saying?
How did I mean?
You feel me? You heard what I said? Hey, she's wild. Hey, but trust me, there's some. Hey, I'm gonna show you some shit. I'm gonna send you some shit, but that's on everything I love. You better not Shannon Sharp me. If you're Shannon Sharp me, I will let you know more in life. I'm like, I can't fuck with you no more, Kenya.
No,
you done told the world and shit.
I wouldn't even.
Kenya, no, I'm just. Hey, listen, you know I'm talking that shit.
I would sit
You know
down
I'm
and
talking
talk a
that shit.
business plan with you.
Wait, what? Shit, are you right?
What you say?
Stuff
I would
from
sit
you, right?
down and talk.
Oh no, I would never
plan.
in my life. Everything got. Hey, listen, I'm the type of nigga. I'm like this. When the motherfucker catch me, I'm thinking about how I can get out of this shit. That's how I'm thinking. Like, I'm not ever thinking about plea bargain, nothing. I'm like, how the fuck do I get myself out of this one? You know what I'm saying? What didn't I do and what did I do? I might have did this. I just might with me. That's the type of nigga I am. I ain't the type of nigga that ever. Hey, listen, you ain't. If anything ever happened between us, you already know that nigga. Damn, he about to go take his time. What the fuck he gonna do now? He ain't gonna go take his time.
They acting like they had to chase me around. Like
we did, nigga.
We did.
I want to hear.
Nah, they wanted to see. Look at it. Look, they wanted to see what I was doing because it looked like it was popping.
But
listen.
They got video
Light-skinned,
proof.
You was cutting up a little bit.
I'm
The
enjoying
nigga
my
walks
life.
up to a nigga that I barely just met last time I was there.
You know
Like,
why?
hey, he shakes the nigga's hand. He shakes the nigga's hand. Like, hey, how you doing? The next word came out of his mouth was something about Rogaine. I didn't know. I was like,
What the fuck?
He's like, damn, nigga, you got me looking fucked up out here. They got,
That's
Kenya,
crazy. That's a crazy story.
They ain't
I don't
never
remember none
heard
of that
me
happen
in my life.
I remember
say
some
no shit like this.
sunglasses.
Never. They never heard me say no shit like this. They're like, hey, we know you're not like this. That's what they say to me. Hey, no. We know you're just fun, party, have fun and shit. You know what I mean? But you bring this nigga, first question he asking random motherfuckers. Random. I'm over here talking to a motherfucker about some other shit. I turn around, he got the street nigga who I'm not even cool with. Talking about, yo, we'll be right back. We want this much money. You know what I'm saying? Like some wild shit that could have went bad. Could have had niggas in situations and problems.
That's crazy. Okay,
because of this nigga.
Listen, I love y'all. I'm gonna fuck with y'all on a later note because we are on my way to a concert and I gotta.
Wait, what concert you going to? What concert you going to?
Akeem Ali.
I don't know the fuck that. Who Akeem? What he sing?
You don't know who that is, Akeem Ali?
Was he the nigga with the beard and shit? Which one? Who's he?
No, he's from Mississippi. Google him. His shit is fire. Go on YouTube. Go on Apple Music. Akeem Ali. His shit is fire.
Who you going with, Kenya?
Who you going with? I know. I heard somebody in the background over here. I hear
like
something.
Kilo.
I hear
Kilo's
something.
he's a hawk,
my
man.
Best friend. My best friend.
Hola. You know how to speak Spanish?
Hey.
Hola. Is that the one?
Oh, está bien.
Bien, y tú? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to say.
Mucho gusto.
It's okay. It's okay, baby girl. Hey, it's okay. Let's oh, yeah, you the one who was in the room the other day too, huh? We met her before. Did we meet you before?
Yeah.
Chocolate. She's chocolate. I like chocolate. I like chocolate. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know what I mean? Feel me?
We all like chocolate.
And we got blunts too, and we got uños is fingernails. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I've been learning my Spanish. I ain't gonna lie to y'all right now. I know a little bit of Spanish, a little bit there. You know what I'm saying? What you hitting on there, Kenya? What you hitting on there?
Calls a
twin.
Listen, it's the weekend. Oh, let me tell you guys, let me share something sad though. So today, I got off of work this morning at 8. I got home and I got a phone call that my aunt passed away.
Oh man.
So today's been like a rough day a little bit because I had to go break that news to my mother because it was her sister. But she took it a lot better than I thought she would. But you know. So when I come back from Sacramento, I'll be heading back home to the D for a little bit.
Detroit.
So pray for me. Safe travels.
Always. You already know
safe travels.
Hey Kenya, you one of us. You know what I'm saying? Like one. That's all. However it goes. You know what I'm saying? We know you need to be tapping in with us every fucking week, no matter what.
Every
Friday.
Friday.
Fuck with you heavy. You know what time it is.
Okay, you hear
know
that, light skins? We're one of one.
You feel me? Hey, listen. And when we go to Rio, bring your homegirl with you too. And she, hey, I'm gonna ask questions because I'm a cake man. I like cake and ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it? You know what I mean?
When we go to Rio,
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. You feel me?
She said, don't threaten her with a good time.
don't threaten. I mean, what I say is so.
Listen,
say it like that again. And she'll say kind of sexy. Tell her say that shit again. Tell her say that shit again. That shit sounds sexy as fuck the way she said that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Headphones up. Let me turn my headphones up.
She said it.
Let's get it again.
Out her mouth.
Let me lay down.
What you say? One more time.
Look at LA gonna lay out on the couch. Nigga, you better stop.
hey, she act like hey, she you see her over here putting that mark on you, nigga. She said, nigga, you better, hey, you know what that mean, right? She said, nigga, you better pick your ass up, but she's telling you. Hey, let me see your homegirl get one more time, just one more time for the people. One more time for the people. How you doing, beautiful?
Hi, I'm good. How y'all doing?
I'm good. What's your name again?
My name is Jenna.
Jenna, how you doing, Wesley? Nice to meet you.
I'm good. Nice to meet y'all too. I can't really see y'all well because I got paid.
It's okay. Yeah, pay attention to that road. We don't want nothing to happen to y'all.
Way more important.
We want nothing to happen to y'all. You understand? Definitely.
Yeah, look.
And she got the blood in her mouth.
She got that shit. She got that shit going.
And the way she said, I like the way you said, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. The way it came out your mouth, just the way it just flows so effortlessly. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is kind of sexy.
That's the blackest shit I heard all week.
I would keep it real, nigga. I was like,
nigga was so sexy.
And she's tall.
Tall like what? Like what?
And she's tall. She's like 5'9".
5 what? 5'9"?
5'9". You know,
so you all legs. So you all legs. You all legs and thighs. Like I like my chicken. That's how I like my women. Like I like my chicken. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah.
All legs and thighs. I like
legs.
All legs.
Ready there, go. Ready there, go. I might have to pull up on y'all.
Sit up. Sit your ass up on the couch right now. Can I see what you do in LA?
Nigga, sit your ass. She said,
my hand right here, my other hand on the phone.
Nigga, she said, sit your motherfucking ass up right motherfucking down. Hey, you heard what Debo said. She said, sit your motherfucking ass up right motherfucking down. Tell him, Kenya, you ain't playing that shit. Sit your motherfucking ass trying to look sexy and shit. She wants you to you like no sexy look around this motherfucker.
No, he's talking.
I ain't light skinned though. I ain't light skinned.
Okay.
She done pointed you out and everything.
Damn. Why y'all so quiet, light skins?
They sit back.
What do you mean? I just got back from smoking a cigarette.
Wrong?
I'm chilling.
What?
I'm chilling. How you doing?
You're smoking a cigarette?
We go to Rio. We go to Rio. I already see how this gonna play out. I already see what's about to happen.
I don't smoke cigarettes in my house. No, I
don't.
You wildin'.
I quit smoking cigarettes in November.
I like to have one now and then. I smoke vapes. You know what I'm saying? But I like to have a Newport at night sometimes.
I'm gonna help you quit.
Wes, I see you.
Yeah, but I mean, like, vapes is worse. I could quit them both.
Yeah, tell him. Hey, Kenya, we ain't playing that shit. Tell that motherfucker sit his ass up and get right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that. Motherfucker be around me. I'm gonna tell him motherfucker get right. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that shit. Yeah, go ahead. Look at me. I like this.
I'm tired from work. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
That nigga get his ass up.
Hey,
man, get his ass up.
My eyes all over.
Right motherfucker way, man.
Hey, check your phone.
Get your ass up, nigga. Hey, what you say? What you say?
She was a little kid, nigga. You can get it.
Hey, that's why I fuck with Kenya. That's real shit. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm wild as fuck. I'm a wild animal. I'm a wild motherfucking animal around this motherfucker, and I ain't for play at all. I am not for play. Say that again. I like this. I like your voice. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got one of them voices. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm big on voices and what I hear. If I hear some good sexy shit, you talk real nice to me, hey, it's gonna go. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Look at her. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Listen to her over here.
I got that.
Hey, listen. But you gotta talk like that all the time. She can't talk like that just sometimes and shit. That shit gotta be all the time. Don't get mad at me and talk a different way and shit. Talk reckless and crazy. I ain't with that type of shit.
Now this is me.
I
can get reckless, but this is me.
You hear her voice though?
I heard that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga.
Daddy. That's
Hey,
what
you're not wrong.
Daddy and everything. All right, I'll talk to you. I love you to death. All right, be safe out there.
Bye.
Bye. Y'all be safe.
Yeah, y'all too.
It's over with. It's a done deal. Y'all don't even know yet. It's done. It's over. We're gonna take her off the screen.
Yeah,
that's just done deal. You know what I'm saying? She know how to make her voice right. I like that type
You
of
heard
shit. I ain't
that?
gonna lie
She
to you.
change it like that and do that. Ooh.
And she did just for you too, Wes. Just for you, baby.
Yeah, I'm with that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here in front.
She said Wes could get it. That's
I ain't shit. You know what I mean? It's a possibility. It's it's plausible out this moment.
It's a very good possibility. A very good possibility.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I like a good voice, man. Good voice. She says she 5'9". 5'9". This nigga. Yeah.
That's on the verge
D-Mac.
of Amazonian. I like it.
You feel me? D-Mac. I know D-Mac had seen some Amazonians in his lifetime. You seen one or two?
Bro, I'm dead.
Amazonians, nigga. Hey, with the tattoos and everything. I was like, damn, she from the jungle, nigga. I was like,
the one that you showed the video?
Huh?
The girl in the video?
Oh no, I showed pictures of her on the
Oh
episode,
yeah,
right?
yeah. She was girl.
That motherfucker was a monster, boy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Different breed.
Cool peoples too.
What?
Cool peoples, huh?
She was cool peoples.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, cool peoples.
Huh.
She says I'm crazy. I'm like, yeah.
Estoy loco, muy loco.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. That's real shit. That's probably one of the best vacations, one of the best trips I've had. All bullshit aside, fuck with y'all. Yeah. That's real shit. I didn't went with.
Hold on, I want to say for the record, they didn't have to chase me around looking. I'm not.
Bullshit.
Hey, hold on. Hey, let me say this. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things in Medellin I paid for. You know what I'm saying? But drugs wasn't one of them. All right. So as I say that, you know what I'm saying? Like I found what I was looking for, but I don't know if it was drugs.
Gotcha.
I have friends and family that watch this show. If I said I was gonna go to Colombia buy some cocaine, I surely not be wearing all white
absolute
on a couch,
angel.
sitting here.
You were an angel.
Like,
hey, the whole thing though, bro, is that I'm happy that it was there because that's a contained environment.
Right.
Than it being like a place like Rio. I don't know.
You know what's crazy? You know what I realized just
we're
now
gonna have to be a
is
squad
that, like,
there.
I didn't like.
He ain't a squad, bro. He's not a squad.
I know he goes off. He ventures.
In Colombia,
he is, but he ain't.
In Colombia, check it out. Like here in America, bro, I kind of like try to detect the worst in people,
right,
so I can avoid shit. You know what I'm saying? And the worst situation, and then like in Colombia, it was like
anybody.
Nah, bro, it was cool. Like
anybody in America, then you ask anybody any fucking question. I don't even know the people. Like, listen, I'm literally talking to somebody somebody else like for 2 seconds. I turn around, he's like, "Yeah, I just made a deal for 17." I'm like, "What?
A deal for what?
These guys?" I'm like, "With this guy right here."
Who said I was buying drugs in Colombia?
Nobody said you were buying drugs. Did I say drugs? I didn't say nothing about the drugs. I didn't say nothing about drugs. I'm looking at dude. I'm looking at the dude he made the deal with, right? I'm looking at this fucking. Listen,
what was the deal?
Listen. I'm looking. I don't know what the fucking deal is for. I'm looking at the dude you made any kind of deal with. I'm like, he ain't the motherfucker you want to make a deal with. He's like, "Oh, give me money first, or I'll be right back." One of these motherfuckers. I'm like, you ain't giving you shit. First off, we ain't giving you shit, and I'm looking at you, and I can tell you gotta call 17 people to make this deal. It's not a good thing. You know, it's not. And then
you were making a deal, not knowing what the deal was.
No, I knew what the deal was. Whatever deals I was making, my deals are legit. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna be like somebody comes into town. Oh, thanks, sir.
Well, Kilo looking.
Hey, listen.
He's like,
hey. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing when he was talking the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
I was doing. Hey,
I'm letting him talk. Go ahead,
bruh. Listen to me. It was like to me. He's a good dude, man. Like I learned a lot about D-Mac being out where we went to. I learned a lot. Like me and him never really like hang out like, you know what I'm saying, individually. So that I learned a lot about fucking with him. And to me, it's like, you're my brother. I'm not about to let nothing happen to you. But these motherfuckers ain't shit.
Yeah.
They like this. If you don't come back here, oh, your word is no good. And now your word is no good amongst all the little street rats around here. Yeah. And they all hang around each other.
Yeah, they all talk.
We don't know these and we seen them together. Me and Kilo walking.
It wasn't that deep,
man. No, they was deep. They was deep, bro. Yeah. You didn't see the
always,
we saw.
I know that you're not hearing me because it's not.
No, I'm hearing what you're saying. It's just like, you know what I'm saying.
Nothing,
like, actually, honestly, bro, and all that shit, like whatever, all the stuff we're talking about, that's my private business, though. No. You know what I'm saying? No, dead ass though. Like that's how I'm looking at it, bro. That's my private.
We're not.
Whatever we're talking about.
Listen, what I'm saying. But the only person who's actually spoke on what it is not us. Point being. All I'm saying to you is like this. Listen. Don't take this shit like I don't feel like nobody's gonna sit back and say that. To me, right. you're a good person. I don't know. I guess that he went into his phase. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that, bro. You don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit to me right there is like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be who you be. But anyway, what's going on with you, bro?
Man, there was a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of YNs and everything. And I mean, I'm changing the topic here. I just
change it. But that's me, man. Like you, motherfucker.
I'm changing the situation. Just I'm going on the subject from when you said that, me and you were out and we saw a big ass group of people that all knew each other that may have fit this similar demographic. You know what I'm saying? And may have been connected to each other. So it was like, just like me and you was walking, and what happened? Two cats went in front of us, 2 cats was behind us, and there was some more down the hill, and then around the corner there was another group. You know what I'm saying? Type of deal. And so
it could be bad for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody, at any moment, at any time. It doesn't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
Police was right there on the motorcycles. They didn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers gonna stop acting like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it like this, bro. Fuck all that crybaby shit. I ain't no crybaby ass motherfucker. If I did something, that's what I did. That's who I am. That's what happened with me. That's what it is. All the rest of that shit, I'm gonna fuck about that shit. I ain't about to sit here and, you know what I mean? Fuck that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to play somebody else's crybaby game. It is what it is, bro. This is what happened. This is what this is. We're not talking negatively about you.
Sure. And there's no tears from International.
Listen, D.
That nigga, he was left in Medellin at the airport.
Listen, D.
Nah,
ID.
I had to make an appearance.
Listen. Let me say this to you real quick.
Oh God.
International D is speaking. Okay.
Oh God.
West. All right. Now, when international is international, he does international things. I'm an international wild ass nigga.
And I want you to know something. I'm keeping real with you. You a good motherfucker, and that's what you don't understand. Motherfuckers is pieces of shit in the world.
Grimy.
And that's what the fuck we talking about. Like,
that was one thing though. That was one thing.
You a genuine motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah. This motherfucker shot this motherfucker Bread, right? Who was my dude who I fuck with. He shot him paper for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Dude was like, thank you. That's why he hit you back. Like, make sure you call me first before you even fuck with somebody else. Because I fuck with you because the way you treat a motherfucker. Like, you ever seen the movie, what was the movie In Too Deep? He was like, hey, Jay Reed, man, you keep treating motherfuckers like this, you could be the man one day. You don't remember that shit in Too Deep. Y'all remember that shit. Y'all gotta watch that movie.
What he did with the pool cue.
You remember talking about, but he was like, nigga, you showing love out here. You show love to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you really do. Like, no fuckers ain't talking shit about you. We're not saying that you did the wrong thing. Just not you. Nah. It's these piece of shit motherfuckers we deal with. I remember motherfucker told me one time, you don't know. You think you a book smart motherfucker. I'm a street smart motherfucker. He don't understand. I'm both.
Hey, what time is it though?
You feel what I'm saying to you? I'm both. I've seen both sides of this shit. I'm looking at my nigga like, I don't want
everybody else.
No, you know what I'm saying? I don't want a motherfucker to look at my nigga like
he's elite.
Like he's a good dude, so they're gonna try to take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's how I look at it, because he's showing love to niggas. He don't have to fuck with you little bum ass niggas. You niggas is really bum ass niggas.
When I'm talking to homeboy or whatever, I mean, anyways, that's my business, bro. I really don't want to talk about that shit. Like, it's whatever though. But I'm gonna end the show because it is after 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I love you motherfuckers. That trip was fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, hella amazing.
Hey, listen. You did a hell of a job there. We had more fun than what we would have had if you had not been there. So we appreciate what the fuck you did. Quit fucking acting like, nigga, it ain't no business to be talked about because don't nobody know what the fuck we even talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
hey, listen, you know what I did? I said I didn't want to go into a fucking a home to look like a fucking chamber. But I went into that fucking home to look like a fucking chamber.
And what happened?
And I had a great fucking time with the home to look like a motherfucking chamber, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when my nigga, and I saw my nigga one day, I said, damn, he's having a moment of clarity. I've never seen him speak so clear and concise in my motherfucking life. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker, like, what's going on? He took a fucking one of those, what's that movie called? Where dude took the pills and he got smarter and smarter and smarter. You know what I'm talking about? It's like nigga, I seen you look like Limitless one day. I come downstairs. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, Wes, listen. I'm about to do it. And he was fucking on point behind everything he was talking about doing. And it was clear, concise, and everything. I'm like, damn.
You guys got any shout outs you want to send to anybody?
Man, shout out to our listeners and viewers and subscribers. Thank you for constantly supporting the podcast. Shout out to D-Mac Uno. Shout out to International D. Shout out to Louisiana T. And shout out to Wes.
I'm saying like this. Fuck everybody's talk about, nigga. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say, whatever I want to say. This shit. Let's go. Off the motherfucking top. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that you went down there and you lived your life for you, my nigga. Don't take this shit as niggas talking shit about you. Take this shit as I'm your hey, listen, hold on, time out. You became like honestly, you became my brother, closer to me at that point in time, nigga. Because in reality, you did shit for me that a lot of niggas ain't. Motherfuckers don't buy me gifts, nigga. Yeah, I don't have motherfuckers do shit for me.
Everybody
you my nigga.
If I'm with somebody, it's their birthday, bro. It's like that's.
If you think that I'm gonna ever like ever talk down on you about some shit, you my nigga. I fuck with you, nigga. Don't get that shit twisted. When I say some weird shit, if I say some funny shit, it's because you my guy, and I'm gonna do something bad with somebody behind you, bro. Like I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you around me because you my guy, and I feel the same way about you for me. You know what I'm saying? You my nigga, and I'm your. You know what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. So don't get this shit motherfucking twisted. I mean, we talking shit, we clowning, but nigga, I'm never gonna disclose nothing that we do in life. That's not who the fuck we are. We don't do that type of shit. This motherfucking Friday Fix type shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We family, bro. Don't get that shit.
Friday Fix, we is out.
Peace.
Peace.